Hackamania Hack to the Future, April 10th through 12th in Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas. Promo code WATP for 10% off at hackamania.com. I heard, listen to this, I heard Adam Bush is going to be there.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God, I heard that somewhere.
No, get the fuck out.
Oh, okay. Producer Chris is coming to this thing. I'm sure the list goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Tukey.
And the rest.
Rocco. El Horrible.
Yeah.
Tons of people are going to be there.
All of them.
Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. So go to hackamania.com. Use the promo code WATP for 10% off.
I told them in the strongest of words to just do it.
You see, this is a we just do it kind of show.
Come on, Eileen.
Episode The Future's So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades.
680.
Are you a boner guy?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
You know what? I miss penis.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Is it going to be absolutely riveting? Is it going to change your life by any stretch? Probably not, but it's going to be at least entertaining, okay?
By the way, for those people that are in the back, remember to shut the fuck up.
Mattio! Cuz-a-roo.
Slapperoonie.
It's showtime.
WATP.
WATP.
Hello, Rubber Dicks and Kangaroos. Welcome to another episode of Whoever's Podcast, the only show that calls the cops on the internet. I'm your host, Carl, the $850,000 man, of course, with me every Wednesday. The man who thinks Opie should be grateful that his mom outlived his career. It's Adam Bush.
I don't miss the banter. I feel good about it.
Producer Chris is here as well.
Hey, guys.
Please go to whoarethese.com to get our email address, voicemail number, link to our subreddit, link to our Discord server, link to our merchandise, link to our YouTube channel, and that link to Patreon and Supercast featuring 2 exclusive bonus episodes every single month to help support the show. And you can watch the show live on Saturdays when we do the show behind the paywall. You get the YouTube link for that. Of course, if you become a member on YouTube, you also get that and all the bonus shows. So we appreciate that support. And of course, if you want to see us in person, you can do that by going to hackamania.com and using the promo code WATP for 10% off your tickets to Hackamania. It's April 10th through 12th in Las Vegas at the Plaza Hotel. And hopefully there'll be a venue there for us because the Sand Dollar is gone. But I'm sure they're not going to rip the stage out immediately, right?
Right.
They'll have to set up some lights and a speaker somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, hackamania.com for that. We encourage our listeners, give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you review podcasts, and then shit all over us in the comments section. Today, Quadfather calls the police on Chad Zumock. Kaceytron settled her lawsuit with Ethan Klein, H3H3 podcast. Bill Burr makes an attempt to return to form. Akaash confronts his wife on Flagrant for the first time since she made him look like an actual bitch across the internet for weeks. And finally, Akaash is back, Flagrant is back, and we'll see how they handled that. And of course, Opie is back. He's going to talk some Thanksgiving with Ron the Waiter after some time off for him. Stuttering John is now trying to fuck Miss Judy's sister. Megan brings another round of Is It Gay? Cardiff brings a round of Topoka Dabbler. There's a brand new game, Opie or Burr. We have your reviews and voicemails, but first, Kevin Brennan got another ticket.
Yeah.
And this time it's when he was riding his bicycle. And this just came out. I believe this is a Doom clip. Yeah. But I doubt that Adam's seen this one yet. Have you seen Kevin get a ticket on his bicycle?
I haven't. I only heard Chad complain that he was doing this to steal the thunder away from Chad.
Brilliant effort, I got to say.
Yeah, well, he's winning.
Send us Lewis this clip, penis wrinkle.
Your ID, Kevin? Sorry, your ID. You want your ID? You're asking us to expedite, but then you're not taking... All right. You're receiving a summons for failure to observe signal and for careless driving. If you have any questions, call the number on the back. Don't go by the court date if you wish to contest it.
What's
Call
that?
the
What?
number on the back.
What court date?
If
What about
you
the
wish
court
to
date?
contest the
Yeah,
ticket,
yeah.
don't go by the court date on the ticket. Call the number on the back and schedule a court date. All right?
Okay, well, wait. What am I getting tickets for?
I just said, failure to observe signal and for careless driving.
How was it careless driving?
The speed that you were going into oncoming pedestrian traffic.
Yeah. So what
Which is
was
all on my body
what
worn
was the
camera.
speed? What was the speed?
It's not a bad question. I'll give Kevin that. He's riding his bicycle. They're like, "Are you going really fast there, buddy?" I'm like, "I am. I'm a 63-year-old man on a bicycle. How fast can I be going?"
Well, obviously you weren't slowing down or stopping.
No, I was.
No, you weren't. You stopped after the intersection.
I stopped before
Stopped after the crosswalk
before
and
the
the
intersection.
There you go, sir. Have a good day.
Go fuck yourself. How about that? How about that? You're a tough guy, right? You're a tough guy, right? You're a tough guy, right? Yeah, court purposes. Hey, clown number 1 and clown number 2. Smile.
Drive safe on the bike, okay,
Smile,
sir?
clowns.
Thank you.
Smile, clowns. Smile, clowns. Bring this to court.
It's like a Kevin reaction video. It's like those guys are standing right there. Just repeats the same thing over and over again.
Where do you guys go from here? Back to the station for a job well done? Maybe high fives each other? Maybe get a beer? When's the last time you guys cracked a real case? Anything ever happen here?
Oh, that's kind of a funny line.
Yes.
When's the last time you
This
guys
is when
cracked a
he
real
was really
case?
winning me over.
Yeah.
He's getting,
He treats everything like he's hosting a show. Because
Well,
he's a senile old man who has no idea what's going on.
maybe
around
not
him.
when he got pulled over on the turnpike.
Yeah.
So at first I was like, this is deja vu, but then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is really hilarious.
You ever crack a case?
Anything ever happen in Hoboken that you got to cover? You know, you get the electric bikes, you got to give those guys tickets. And you probably hand them over to ICE after that? Once you get them? How long is this going to take?
As long as I need to finish this up. The more you talk, I get distracted. It takes a lot longer, and I got.
Don't get distracted. Focus.
I'm trying.
Focus. Come on. Weren't you trained? Weren't you trained how to give people on bikes tickets who almost ran a red light? Weren't you trained? Didn't you guys have graduation? What's happening here? Are we not training our police officers properly? We got to do a better job.
You know, I'm seeing this in the chat too. I think bicyclists should get tickets way more often. I run every red light when I'm riding around in the city. I don't give a fuck about anything that has to do with traffic laws. The fact that he's getting a ticket means it must have been egregious.
Yeah, he
whatever
was running
doing.
into pedestrians, they said.
Yeah. We're going to hear more about it, I think, in a second.
What do you guys do after this? Get some donuts?
All right, that's hack.
Go to the donut shop after you give a guy on a bike a summons? Got a lot of serious crime here in Hoboken? Hoboken's a tough town. Did you get a cat out of a tree today or anything like that? I almost ran a red light. I got a ticket for it. Can't wait to see you clowns in court. You guys show up together or just one of you shows up?
What would happen if my brother dressed up as a cop for the Atlantic City meetup this year? He already wants to murder my brother every time he sees him. Imagine if he was dressed up as a police officer. Be extra outrage.
I think that might be a crime.
Oh. Yeah, someone in the chat pointed out that it's pretty easy to be a tough guy when you know the other person can't hit you.
Yeah.
You know, they're wearing body cams. The day before body cams, Kevin's not this tough.
Does this act stop with cops, or is it like, oh, you're going to sell me a bagel and just take my money?
Oh, he's
fucking
afraid
clown.
of everyone else. He wouldn't even go to comedy clubs because he'll get beat up.
Officer Gonzalez, please look him up. I'm going to post this on Twitter. Officer Gonzalez, Hoboken Police, 171. And then this clown, Lombardi, 147.
That's the I'm a celebrity move right there. I'm going to post this on Twitter. Cool.
Post this on Twitter. And then you can see if you guys got any dirt on you. We'll look you guys up.
This is the typical Karen move. This is not even a celebrity. This is what a Karen does.
That's a Karen move, and also it turns into a Stuttering John move, where he's like, yeah, and I'll have Vegas beer sales Jerry and dirty deeds. Look up what you guys are up to.
There's a lot of dirty cops, right? Is that still a thing?
He's just waiting for the light to turn on in the back of the room. He's like, I'm dying over here, guys. I got no more material. Can I do some crowd work? No one's answering.
Yeah,
me.
my time's up.
Yeah, right. You guys have been great.
So what am I under arrest for?
You're not under arrest. You're getting a summons
For what?
for failure to stop at the red light, failure to observe signal.
No, I didn't run the red light.
Yeah, you went into the intersection, sir.
No, I didn't. I was in there. I was in the crosswalk.
past the crosswalk, sir. It's on our body camera.
Okay, I'm recording you right now. What's your name? What's your name?
It's right here. Officer
Lombardi,
badge
147.
Everything was
Gonzalez.
recorded.
Huh?
Everything was recorded on the camera.
Okay, let's go to court.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go to court.
It's all on camera.
Let's go to court.
No problem.
You guys are tough guys, right?
We're just doing our job, sir.
Is it? Is that your job?
Yes, sir.
Stop innocent
Pedestrian
people on their
safety,
bike?
sir. Pedestrian safety,
How about
sir.
bike
Someone's
safety?
Gonna get hurt.
Nobody got hurt.
When you're trying to go,
Nobody got hurt.
listen, nobody got hurt, but I had to yell at you to stop because there was 6 people crossing, 6 women, and you were going through the intersection into their crosswalk.
All right, this is where the cop's getting pissed.
Yeah.
Sir, I don't think you're taking this seriously.
So.
Oh, you're a tough guy. Come on, you guys are tough guys. You got the guns. You got the taser. Huh?
You can plead not guilty in court.
I know my rights.
Right.
I was born here. Are you guys ICE? Are you guys ICE? Because I was born here. Were you born here, Gonzalez? Gonzalez, were you born here?
He's gonna start asking him if they're what do he called MAGA or MAGA or something like that when he got pulled over.
You born here? You look white. Gonzalez, you
Born and
born
raised here, yes.
Okay, where?
I don't have to give you that.
Are you ICE?
Does it say ICE on my uniform, sir?
What does it say?
Hoboken Police Department.
Wow, you guys are really breaking. You guys really do good job over here. Got a lot of serious crime. Guys on a bike.
Hit the.
Thank you, Doom, for pulling that clip. Like I said, I think Kevin would have been good if that took like 30 seconds to write up a ticket. That you probably could have pulled it off, but you had to stretch.
Anybody celebrating a birthday? Here you guys.
Right. I see there's a bachelorette party over there. That's exciting. All right. We got to get into this Chad Zumock. We talked about it on the show where Chad decided to go to Mersh's house for some reason. He's not even sure why he did it. No one can really figure it out. But he was live streaming from Mersh's place and yelling outside, pretty far outside. Didn't go up and ring the doorbell or knock on the door or anything like that. But he was there and he was live streaming. And I'll just show you what that looked like to refresh everyone's memory again. And then we'll talk about what unfolded last night on Tukey's show.
I'm not going on his property. But come bring your gun. Be funny, Mersh. Come out and be funny.
All right, so you heard right there.
Yep.
I'm not going on his property, but bring your gun. He mentions it a couple times in this video where he's talking to Mersh about having a gun. And I believe that's true. I think Mersh probably is packing. Probably keeps guns in his house, I would imagine. So this is Tough Guy Chad. Some more.
He knows I'm here. He knows I'm here. I'm getting DMs of people saying I'm here.
What does that mean? What does that even mean? He's getting
he needs
DMs.
outside verification to find out if he is where he believes he is.
DMs of people saying that I'm here. Okay.
Florida. Let's go for a little walk. I'll give him time to get ready. and to load his gun.
All right, so another gun reference right there. The reason why I'm playing that's key to what was happening while this was happening. Quadfather Derek, the host of the BYB podcast, Backyard Boys, who for a while did a whole run with Stuttering John on the Stuttering John podcast. That's the main reason why he's ever been on the radar of WATP. Well, Derek is watching this, and he's very concerned about what's going on. There you have hardened criminal Chad Zumach outside of a house somewhere in Florida. So he decides to call 911, and he lives in Oregon. So they're like, yeah, sir, I don't know why you called 911. We can't do anything about that. So then he looks up the number for the sheriff department where this is taking place. And this is what happens.
Polk County Sheriff's Office, this is Paola. How can I help you?
Yeah, I got a guy on a live stream. I live out in Oregon, but I got this guy on a live stream out threatening a dude's life on a live stream, and he sat in front of his house. I don't even know if the guy's aware of it, but he's out there acting crazy, and I thought you guys would probably want to go out there and at least contact the both person.
Okay, so he says, I'm watching a dude threaten another guy's life. I don't even know if he's aware of it, but I thought you guys might want to know. This is a glimpse into the sad life of Quadfather. And I know wheelchair prison gets thrown around a lot when we're talking about Quadfather, because that's why John lashed out at Derek after Derek turned on him. Enjoy living in your wheelchair prison. But this actually makes me think he's living like the Jimmy Stewart character in Rear Window. Like he's just staring at the internet, and everything he sees on the internet is real. And he's like, oh, what's going on over here? Whoa. Oh, I got to alert the authorities on this one. I'm sorry Dana Carvey isn't here to do his perfect Jimmy Stewart impression. I'm not going to be able to pull that off. But
it's the way he said live stream so many times. Like they all knew what he was talking about. Like,
right.
We're not all on the internet 24/7. You can explain it's online. Or, there's this live stream, and on the live stream, dude.
We're on our way, sir.
Yeah. We'll meet you there on the internet.
He even points in this. He's like, and I know these people on the live stream. I'm familiar with these people. It's Chad Zumach and it's Mersh. He's all excited.
Are they in the room with us right now?
Right, yeah. Well,
sir, are you in a wheelchair?
They're very polite about it. And he goes on to talk about how they're threatening each other, and this is going to get real serious.
And he's just saying like wild stuff about like threatening his life and whatnot. It's a little over the top, and I don't know how serious it is, but I thought you guys would probably want to just show up and get in between us before I know the guy in the house owns weapons. You know what I mean?
And
I know
the address you provided me, that's where they are right now streaming?
He's across the street looking at the house. He walked over to the guy's house and walked back like he's walking around right in front of his home, live streaming the guy's house and address, like he's doxing him and threatening him. And I know the guy inside the house owns weapons because I've watched his streams as well. It's Chad Zumach. He's a comedian.
Okay, why is he bringing these things up? This is the big problem. First off, doxing.
Right.
The guy's gonna be like, oh, he's doxing. I didn't say that. We got to get these police officers over their stats.
Yeah, we got an APB.
Right. But this idea that Quad is calling this in and talking about weapons and guns and life-threatening, like, what does he want to have happen here? This is like he's trying to get Mersh's house swatted.
Right.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
Also, does he not know Chad's history? His behavior?
Right. And honestly, like Chad was just going, come out and be funny. Chad wasn't saying anything beyond that.
Bring your gun, but also be funny.
Yeah, but he didn't say, I'm bringing my gun. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Chad was hoping that Mersh would come out with a gun in his hand. That'd be the greatest thing that ever happened.
Oh, shit.
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be good. But no, it wasn't a boogie incident. It was just Chad talking to neighbors, being obnoxious. You know who Mersh is? He's talking to anyone who's walking by. It's like, he didn't know. He didn't have a plan. He didn't know what he was going to do.
Everyone's becoming Opie. What the fuck is going on?
and it was funny because even Chad's chat was going, this is embarrassing, dude. What are you doing? And Chad didn't realize that was going to be the reaction. He's going, what do you mean? I'm here. This guy's a pussy. He knows I'm here.
This is content.
Mersh even came out recently and said, he goes, Chad, I was sleeping through that whole thing. But if I had been awake, nothing would have changed.
Right.
I would have sat in my house. It's like, yeah, no shit.
The one thing all of these people have in common, including KB, is I think they're really lonely. And they just want to talk to people a lot, specifically about this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone that'll listen.
And KB's sad because he has to pull his phone out and prove to the internet that he talks to people. See? I'm having an interaction on the street right now.
I think he thought to himself while he was filming those cops, I don't necessarily agree with this morally, but it's better than writing new jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just use this. This will be my show tonight.
Right. Kevin's like, there's only so many clip channels. I've gone through most of them already. So, yeah. Quadfather continues to explain how crazy this is getting.
And what type of threats is he making?
Just like saying he'll beat his ass, come outside, like whatever. Oh, you talking shit about killing me, I'll kill you, like that. Just like wild crap. Hey, whatever. I know he's got a First Amendment. I just don't want to see anyone get hurt today on the live stream. That'd be ridiculous.
He told the police department that they were saying they were going to kill each other.
Yeah.
I've heard Chad say a lot of crazy shit. I've never heard him threaten to kill someone. Never heard Mersh threaten to kill someone. Mersh's thing to Chad was, hey, let's see who's funnier. Let's book a comedy club, and we each get 30 minutes, and who has better jokes.
Oh, they're going to kill.
They're going to kill in the comedy club. But no one was saying they were going to kill each other. And if this is how Quad is interpreting this, then he's fucking crazy. And no wonder his show sucks so bad. Because he watches these shows, and this is how he reacts to it. It's like, this is a wild scene. It's like, no, Chad's just embarrassing himself.
This is some frightening insight.
It is. That he thought this needed to take action, too.
Yeah, and a guy that's like a regular in the Proud Boys message board talking about, like, look, I know you got your First Amendment or whatever that shit is, whatever. You just got to come get him.
Yeah,
really,
I know.
Quad?
Really? He's like a far right gun guy, I thought.
Yeah.
And now he's sitting there going, this guy has a gun too. Like,
yeah.
Are you scared? What are you
Come
talking
scoop
about?
him up. Get rid of him.
Right, get him out of here. Yeah, so he goes on to explain that he knows both of them are armed.
I know they're both armed. I know they both own weapons.
They both have weapons?
Yes.
Have you showed them on the stream?
No, and I will say that. I know he owns guns. I haven't seen him pull anything out. I know the guy inside the house absolutely owns guns and has shown them on stream.
So he goes, both of them are armed. Are they showing them on the live stream? No, there hasn't been any guns. More like this guy's just yelling about who could tell jokes better, but I know they both own guns. You think Chad owns guns? Chad barely owns a car that works. He owns a gun. I remember when Chad tweeted out a photo of a gun and said he was going to purchase it.
Oh, right.
But he's also a compulsive liar and has nothing else to do with his time. So
he doesn't make purchases.
No, he's not making purchases. I was going to steal a gun, but I got busted stealing vodka. So I didn't get around to the gun store.
I got a cool blender.
All right. So then Derek shows how stupid he is. This annoys the hell out of me, and not just because I'm a Florida resident, as you all know. I'm a very proud Florida resident. Everyone thinks the laws in Florida are completely different than everywhere else in the country.
So I know how you guys are in Florida. Stand your ground laws and whatnot. But anyway, I'm just worried the guy's going to come out of his house and someone's getting shot today, so I don't want to do that.
I know the stand your ground laws work in Florida. You obviously don't. If you could just go out and shoot anyone who's on your property or walking down the sidewalk, Producer Joe would have shot 30 people by now. That's not how stand your ground laws work. Come out here and tell jokes. Dance, motherfucker! Derek's such a retard. I can't believe that he's really trying to escalate the situation by being like, they're both armed. I have a feeling he's going to come out and shoot at this guy. Like he wants a SWAT team coming in, propelling in from helicopters.
Also, it's not this individual's first phone call. She knows he sounds insane.
Yeah. She is handling it very well. Yeah.
He's doing that classic move that even Stuttering John does of like, we're in this together. You're on my side. I get how it is in Florida, you and me, First Amendment, blah, blah, blah. Let's just get rid of that one guy I don't like and leave the other one alone, please. Thank you.
God, the worst part about this, Quad comes off so poorly making this phone call. And, it just leaked, like I said last night on Tukey Soup. Tukey played it. But I guess Quadfather's been telling people that he made this call, and that's why the FOIA request was made. And it makes Quad look terrible where we forget that Chad not only did this, but also it was proven from the police report that came out, lied about being confronted with the police. Chad said that he had a conversation with the police who showed up there, but the police report shows the police came and Chad was nowhere to be found. They never found him. He had already left. So the story should be, wow, Chad lied again to try to make it look like he's cooler than he actually is. Instead, the story is, wow, Quadfather's a fucking lunatic. What is wrong with this idiot? Last clip, really, really short one.
Can I be anonymous, please? Anonymous.
Can I be anonymous, please?
Please.
Can I be anonymous, please? And he called into Tukey last night. And so Tukey's like, dude, you had to know this was coming out. You know, why would you make this phone call?
Right.
And, you know, Quad tried to pretend that, like, no, I just said I'd make me anonymous. I don't want my phone number. Like, he was acting like he knew this was going to come out, but he didn't. Because he wanted to be anonymous. He didn't want people to know that he was making this phone call. And he was insistent during this call with Tukey that he was very fearful for Chad's life.
That makes zero sense.
He really thought this was going to be a firefight. Come on.
That's why he took a dig at him being a comedian while he was trying to save his life.
He does. He goes, he's a comedian, not a good one. Not a funny one.
There's a man outside a house. He's telling lies.
You're right. Quad, man. Fucking get a... I mean, I got to say, you know, Aaron Imholt tells people to touch grass and shit.
Yeah. There's
one guy who just needs a hobby. I know it's tough when you're a quadriplegic, probably not ice skating and stuff, but it's got to be something else you could do than watch these live streams and get so wrapped up in them.
And when he comes back and says he was drunk, can we all not accept that as an answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good point. Although he didn't make excuses for himself. So I'll give him that. Okay, when he called into Tukey, he did not make excuses for himself. He kind of just fessed up to what he had done.
And I'm proud of Tukey for, after all that, finally saying that he might start to sort of maybe look at Quad in a new light a little bit after this. I thought that was very brave of him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was an amazing conclusion that he came to with that. All right. We have a lot more to get to.
You gotta show Aaron. You gotta show
Aaron.
Oh,
right.
This is the best.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I was so happy about a Aaron-free show, but this is worth it.
I almost forgot. This is Aaron's reaction to what we just heard.
I mean, it's a guy who literally might not have a functioning fucking brain cell in his head and is so obsessed with trying to get to 100 viewers on a fucking YouTube stream that he'll break the law and do really stupid shit.
Look at the look he's giving.
Aaron is obsessed with getting viewers on his YouTube stream and broke the law and did really stupid shit. Is that the takeaway from this one?
How ironic.
That's it. That's all.
That's the takeaway. All right.
That's all I got.
Good stuff, Aaron. Aaron's been trying to bait us into talking about him lately. He's getting real desperate.
Nothing doing.
It's funny because this little piggy was off last week. Mm-hmm. So it's been almost 2 weeks since doing this little piggy.
He's like, oh, geez.
Yeah, he's like getting really upset. He's trying to tell everyone that we have... or our viewers are fake or something like that, or he has more viewers than it looks like, or who even knows what he's in desperation mode as far as what's going on. All right. I was on my green screen from last week and I forgot to turn it off.
That's what that was.
I was just dealing with that. I'm looking at myself going, what the fuck is, that's right. Got to turn up my green screen. All right. Coming up, we got an H3H3 update. Ethan Klein, of course, sued Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron. Kaceytron settled with him. And so we covered this back in July. Lucy Tightbox was over talking about it. So I got an update on that. We got Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast from this past Monday. Hopefully he's not getting distracted by the television again. I'd hate to think he's watching football. Trying to podcast at the same time. Akaash Singh and his wife Jasleen. Finally, we find out what the truth is. Was Jasleen a virgin, or was she popping her pussy in all those frat houses and lying to Akaash Singh? We'll find out about that from the Flagrant podcast that dropped today. We have Opie with Ron. Opie is back with Ron after the holiday break. Stuttering John with Miss Judy is getting sadder and sadder.
Who could have seen that
Who
coming?
could have anticipated something like that happening? But first, supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to support the show and participate like Adam Davies. It says, Carl, will you take this opportunity to apologize to Miss Judy for your hurtful and unnecessary comments about her appearance? Yes. She's a sweetheart of a lady and the hottest girl in the Dabbleverse. Right? Is that the... Okay, very good. Silverback strength.
If you didn't already think I was a giant F slur, let me record and insult you.
Yeah, he's got a weird strategy when it comes to authorities. I feel like I would go the opposite direction. Anonymous says, dare I say Quadfather is paralyzed by fear? I see what you did there. That would have been a funny line by him. DJ Marquez. Quad clearly wanted Chad to get poo-pewed by cops thinking it would score him points in the Dabbleverse. Being online 24/7 has broken his brain. Yeah, that's the only explanation for that phone call and the way he said that both were armed and were threatening each other. He wanted there to be an incident.
I remember joking that Chad had that vibe. He would kill somebody to make KB happy and be like, I thought this is what you wanted. It turns out it was Quad to impress Mersh.
Go figure. Labyrinth Mystic.
Cardiff went over Chad and Quad 911 call. Chad did bring up Mersh gun twice. Bring your gun. And I'll give you time to load your gun. Not good.
I forget you guys have so many fun voices I can't find on other shows. When I use Super Tip, Jared, Super T, Isa, Wat P.
That's it. That's a better advertisement than I ever do. Super Tip, Wad VG, Wad BB, Wad G. No, we did play the clips of him talking about the gun, asking him to bring out the gun. I did see Cardiff covering that as well. Michael Gavin Ali, MGA, member for 6 months. You think an unemployed stuttering John will apply for a warehouse job? I work in warehouses on Long Island. I have lots of SJs works with me.
Oh, I'll bet.
We have lots of SJs that works with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate what you do, Michael Gavin Ali. We like our packages to get to our porches on time. So thank you. Naveed's Feed and Seed. Oh, boy. Old Man Yells at Cops. Yep. Joe Carson, Roy. I wish they gave KB the Abner Louima treatment. I'm saying that wrong. Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. He's a comedian. Okay, Quad, and you're a long jumper. That's a good line. Dick Butane. Wheelchair prisons have different acoustics. That's why he heard it wrong. Makes sense. Nigsaw1 says, FOIA request of Chad from last night at 9:30 p.m. of the noise complaint. He said somebody called the cops on his show today. Get body cam footage, Carl. Yes, will be featured on the Creep Off. Carl's cop cam. No, I do want to see that because it doesn't exist.
Nope.
Little $10. Hi, Adam. Hi, Carl. Please more Opie and Ron beat. Also get WATB off the channel. I get excited when a vid appears until I see it as WATB. They are terrible. I can't wait until Ron explodes on Opie. Yeah, I think that is coming.
So to speak.
That is coming soon. Big Daddy Dodo says, did you really just say that?
That's the picture of Johnny from 2 seconds ago.
You're right. It's like, did you really just say that? You're talking about getting arrested and desperate for viewers? You idiot. Yaku 341. Quad isn't misinterpreting or stupid. He's lying to 911. He really is trying to get someone killed by cop for internet laughs. Worst thing ever in the Dabbleverse. And I heard that Mersh has filed a report against Chad. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say against. He filed a police report to make them aware of this incident. Chad's named, Quadfather's named, and Jesse PS, I think, is named because Jesse PS gave Chad the address to go to.
Oh.
Yeah. So, whatever. This is getting really stupid. The Dabbleverse is getting dumb, everyone. Stop it. Stop striking. Stop calling the police. Stop suing. Penske, 2312, $5. Keep kicking ass, guys. Not sure if you know, but there's a few old Burr episodes where his wife is a guest. Wow, we should probably look at those. That might be interesting to see old Billy Cuck on the show and what he's up to. Okay, let's get into this thing. So, Ethan Klein, H3H3 fame. Ethan Klein had a show for a little while with Hassan Pike. And Hassan Pike and Ethan Klein are both horrendous people. People you can't possibly root for. But they're also very popular and they make a lot of money and they have a lot of followers and they're streamers and they do a good job. Ethan Klein changed a lot. He used to do a lot of reaction videos and very similar things to WATP, watching other shows and stuff and making fun of them. His show's gotten very dry and serious, and we've covered him a bit on this channel. Well, he decided to set a little trap for the fans of Hassan Pike and the minions who go out there and do his bidding. And so he created this video that he dropped. And he knew that this video that was going to call out Hassan was going to be sniped or viewed by other channels and played without any transformative content, which would infringe on Ethan Klein's copyright. So he copyrights the video, puts it out, and then a couple people took the bait. And Kaceytron, so with her, the complaint alleges that she spent the entire stream in a highly inebriated state, offering only blank stares, occasional profanity, and fart noises. At times, the complaint alleges Kaceytron is not even conscious. We played this on the show back in July. Lucy Tightbox was on talking about this lawsuit and how it really was a trap because Ethan Klein knows how fair use works. He's been in lawsuits based on fair use internet laws in the past, which has been great for guys like us. He's kind of helped pave the way that we can have reaction videos and play clips of other people's shows. And so he's like, well, these idiots don't understand how this works. So I'll just set them up. I'll put this video out. They won't be able to help themselves. And not only did they show the videos on their channels, Twitch streams, YouTube, whatever, but they were bragging about the fact that, hey, watch it over here. They're posting on subreddits, watch it on my channel, because everyone wants to watch it. Watch it on my channel. He won't get a dime for it. And you can give money to me and it'll be great. So just like making it very obvious that they're breaking the law. And actually, I have a couple clips that we played back in July of Kaceytron, one of the dumbest streamers you'll ever see in your life. And this is her showing she's not taking it very seriously.
This case concerns a group.
This is after she found out she was sued. So she was very brazen when she was playing this and just kind of like letting it play and
smoking weed
the whole time and fart noises and stuff. So then she gets served with this lawsuit, and this is how she responds.
This case concerns a group viewing session? What? Like, that sounds dirty, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just too, like, in tune to, like, the gay culture. And, like, I've seen what they're talking about on Sniffies and stuff. And this just sounds dirty. Like, it's like, I'm not doing anything like that. Like, what are they talking about?
Good stuff, Kaceytron.
Yeah.
Wow. She really is a dumb individual.
Just another drunk at the bar.
Yep.
Just a slob.
But also, you get served a lawsuit by a multimillionaire. You should take that a little bit seriously. Now, if you get served a lawsuit by a drunk in Florida, you can have a little bit of fun with it, sure. But, Ethan Klein comes after you and he set this trap for you and you fell for it. And your response is just like, hey, what is this even about?
Sounds dirty.
It sounds stupid. I don't make jokes about it. And she continues on.
I understand that Ethan is mad at me or whatever, and that's all fine and good. But, like, what concerns me is, like, all of these incels that are, like, joining in on it. You know what I mean? Like, no. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, does he not see, like, these incel people attacking me? And it's like, what does that say for him? Like, why do all these incels agree with him that are so hateful to me? Like, why are they being like, Ethan is not mad at you?
Stay over there,
He's
please.
Suing you? What? I think that he seems mad at me, and I don't really know why.
So she's playing up to her audience. And one of the things that she does is she's playing the victim card all the time. She's always concerned about incels. Because, they all want to fuck that slob. It's like, I'll stay a virgin. It's fine. I'm good. I'm actually good over here. So that was her, doing her usual shtick of, these incels and Ethan Klein's mad at me and all that stuff. Well, fast forward to December, and we find out that, lo and behold, Kaceytron has been the first to settle. So we'll see what happens with Denims and Frogan, but she was the first one.
Okay. So, first of all, my intention of this statement is not to blame Ethan Klein or accuse him of malicious conduct, so please refrain from making any hateful posts about him. If he believes he has a copyright claim, he is entitled to pursue it. My intention is to shed some light on the financial strain this is causing me and my family, and also why I made a settlement offer to Ethan. So when this lawsuit began, it was unclear how myself and my family were going to survive this. It is only due to the unbelievable generosity of others that I have been able to afford the devastating financial effects of this lawsuit. I will forever be grateful for the kindness and support that I've received during this dark time in my life. We have raised just over $49,000 on my GoFundMe. I have also contributed another $5,000 from various marathons and fundraising, bringing the total up to $54,000. All of these funds were deposited into a separate bank account that I opened exclusively for legal expenses. None of these funds have been used for any personal expense. They have been used exclusively for my legal fees. These funds are not going to last much longer, given the needs of the litigation and the work that is being done to defend against Ethan Klein's lawsuit. In September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500. This offer was publicly revealed by Ethan to his Instagram followers. This settlement offer that I made was in no way, shape, or form an attempt to make a payday. It was because the looming threat of financial ruin is a stress that I would not wish on to anyone. My mother, father, and sister all struggle with disability and housing instability.
All right, and then it goes into woe is me. So she makes a settlement offer, and she explains, look at, I'm trying to translate for Kaceytron, as a very dim-witted individual.
Yeah, good luck.
I know. Basically, what she's saying here is, look at, we've raised a lot of money, but continuing to fight this is going to cost even more money. And he can drain me, and my family's poor, and it's already tough. So I made an offer back in September of $17,500 to have this all go away. And she wanted that to be quiet because she was bragging about like, you can't sue me for shit. I'm the best. And she makes, put some egg on her face. Well, apparently the offer of $17,500 wasn't enough. Ethan wanted a little bit more than just the money that she was offering in order to settle. And so on December 1st, there was a contingent put into place of an apology. And so she had to make a public apology. This was actually posted on Dabblers Anonymous today. And this is Ethan reacting to her apology.
For infringing
I'm being
the
dead
content
serious.
nuke.
Please do not.
The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the Kleins. This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker. Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support. Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for helping me without providing any.
This is just a giant W for Ethan Klein. I was trying to point out, making her read this. And all of a sudden she can read and is coherent. Pretty incredible. All of a sudden when it's just like, yeah, we will sue you for all you got unless you read this very specifically and intelligently. We want to hear it. Articulate, please, for us.
As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the Kleins.
Wow. That's big. So she got, as she mentioned, $54,000. I mean, it was like $49,000 from GoFundMe. So she was getting all these people who are Hassan Piker fans and hate Ethan Klein support. They're like, here's money to fight the case. And she took that money and gave it to Ethan Klein. Oh, that's a pretty big W for H3H3. And again, I don't like this guy. I think Ethan Klein's a garbage human being, but I think this was magnificent. And he's got 2 more to go. He's got 2 more of these lawsuits to go.
Yeah. How do those guys feel?
Oh, could you imagine if your denims right now watch this going, oh, fuck.
The funds will not go to anyone else, including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits.
It's amazing.
For the record, I have agreed to cooperate with the Kleins in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream to the extent that I am able. I will offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated.
So that's kind of interesting. I don't know how far that's going to go, but basically they're also trying to sue the mods on this subreddit that push all of this shit that's anti-H3, whatever. I don't want to get too far into it. Then we're talking about Palestine and Israel.
Again.
Yeah, I know. That's enough.
To help their cause. I also want to take the opportunity to acknowledge other misconduct and bad behavior I have exhibited online.
Go.
For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable. I should know better because I have 3 disabled people that rely on me. Moving forward, I will do better. I also want to apologize to the crew of the H3 podcast, particularly AB and Olivia.
Yeah.
I apologize for calling them cowards for not quitting their jobs. That was a shameful attack on 2 people who deeply care about Palestine and Palestinian people.
It's true.
AB, along with his wife Lena, have done more than I have ever done for the Palestinian people.
What is that on her face? Oh, is that egg? Oh, yeah, that's egg.
And
on
now
her face.
I would like to crack these eggs on my face.
Wow.
Including raising over $100,000 in charity. Yeah. I recognize that they have actually made Palestinian lives better, and my online antagonism and trolling has not.
Yeah.
I apologize to Ethan and Gila personally. I have said extremely mean and cruel things about both of them, particularly my misogynistic attacks against Gila that never should have been said. I also want to acknowledge the pervasive problem of anti-Semitism in leftist spaces. It should concern all of us. I condemn it and will not participate in it. To that end, I wish the Kleins success in enforcing TED Entertainment's copyright and protecting the legal rights of online content creators.
What's the best Kaceytron video I've ever seen?
Are we done here?
Yeah, exactly. Does she even know what she just said? Who knows? but not even compute with her.
For those just listening, it was great to watch Ethan take this all in like a king, just having it wash over him while he's making his coffee, hearing his subjects apologize
Getting a
to him.
blowjob.
Yeah.
It's what you fantasize about when you bring the lawsuit in the first place.
I was just
You're
thinking
like,
about how
you're-
great it would be to see John in some black room with no lights. Just, I know that they didn't post my audiobook. I understand.
I
what
understand
transformative
that-
content is.
Carl and Julie did not actually take the couch cushions.
Oh, shit. We could be here all day, but...
Should we start writing it now?
It's my turn now.
Just do it is a homophobic slur.
Okay, we got to make an AI video of this. All the things that
I
John-
wasn't really writing anything for the Super Bowl. I meant Pacific time when I said Eastern time.
I knew there would never be a one-man show.
I knew I'd never take the LSAT, and I just wasted your time, Judy. I'm so sorry. Please don't sue me, Judy.
I think Carl's pool is cool.
Carl is a better guitarist than I will ever be. That's the one I'm writing to put in there.
I didn't play the solos on my album. It was Bill Titus.
Atlantic Records insisted I not play guitar at all.
And I never graduated from NYU.
Oh, shit.
I went, but I didn't graduate. I thought Stern would take me on for the future, and it was gonna. I'm so sorry.
Skull.
Okay, fantastic. We still have Bill Burr coming up. We still have Akaash Singh. This episode of Flagrant that just happened today, just dropped today. We've never really covered Flagrant on this show. Whew. This is bad. This is very bad for Flagrant. We have Opie Radio, Opie and Ron the Waiter coming up, Stuttering John. We still have, of course, Is It Gay? To Poke a Dabbler. A new game. Is it Burr or is it Opie?
This is going to be very difficult.
Coming up. We'll find out. I don't know. But first, I want to thank people who are supporting us over at supertip.gg/WATP. Labyrinth Mystic is back.
Is it so hard to ask the Dabbleverse to leave everything online? We are going to need more death pools if people keep acting this stupid.
Sounds like easy money to me. Ha.
I still tune in for Wattby. Promo code Bears. We get 15 to use it. Easy is coming to Hackamania.
All right. Well, we'll see if Eric Zane makes the trip. Boy, he would be fun in Vegas, wouldn't he? Well, I'm going to bed, guys. Good to see Eric. Bye. Anonymous.
That Kaceytron chick is totally hot. Say, babe, let me know where this Ethan Klein douche lives so I can scream at him from across the street.
Dimpled balls coming in.
I am a sovereign citizen on a bike. I was not riding my bike. I was traveling. These tickets are invalid.
Good try, KB. See you in court. Finn Cooley. Hey, gentlemen. Great show today. Ya fucking. Oh, yeah. You know it. Good crowd work from Finn Cooley. Do we have a stinger for Bill Burr yet? Has anyone made us a Bill Burr stinger?
Brother man.
Yeah, right. Might as well be. How long will it take how long will it take the listeners to even know that we're talking about Bill and
It's
not
the Bill Burr podcast.
Bill Burr Radio. All right, Bill Burr did a show Monday morning, as he's ought to do, and our buddy Adam Bush was checking it out. Where do we begin, sir?
Right at the top with his high energy intro.
That's Billy for you. He's got all the voices. He's always into it.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, December 1st, 2025. What's going on? How are ya? Oh, I got up there. Yeah. How did you know? How are you? How's it going? How is your day going?
Does he think people are listening and going, pretty good, Bill? Thanks for asking, man. What's going on with you? I hate that.
So.
I hate the how are you doing?
We can't answer you as a group or individually. You're on your own. You're going to have to bring something to the table when you start your podcast.
Yeah, asking it into the void is one thing. I think of Tom Myers asking it to a panel where 5 people aren't going to answer anyway.
How you doing?
How was your day?
He does it every time, too.
So you thought that was exciting. He really kicks it into overdrive when he finds a topic.
You know what I mean? You just sit here and it's December 1st and it's fucking 81 degrees out in Los Angeles. These fucking, I will tell you this. Oh, I am on one. Ooh, Billy's on one. These fucking local weather people. I don't know what.
Yeah, he doesn't know what. Just leave it there.
All right. I only visited LA a few times, but do you even need weather people when it rains 5 times a year? Normally it's just sunny and pleasant. What's his problem with the weather people?
I don't care. I didn't even listen farther than that.
Fair enough. I'm just curious. I can understand if you get stuck in a blizzard on the way back from the Bills game. That's happened to me a few times. That sucks. Then you're like, what the fuck? I wish I would have known about this, but
it's pretty
LA,
consistent out here. I don't know what he's upset about, and I don't really care. But it's not his fault if he can't focus. Check this out.
Anyway, I just lost my whole train of thought. You know, this is at some point I'm going to realize with my ADD, I cannot have a TV on in the background, but it is what it is. I'll tell you, I'm starting to I fucking play drums, flew helicopters, rode motorcycles and all that. Like the shit that I hear now. I heard at the beginning of this podcast, I thought the guy said, hey, it's Adam and Eve in the broadcast booth. And I'm going Adam and Eve, what is this, the fucking 700 Club? What am I watching here?
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know what it really was? Do you want to guess?
Drew Brees?
Let's go to the videotape.
All right.
And then they cut to them. It was Adam and Drew Brees. It's just oh.
You're on the board, Carl.
Holy shit. This guy, he goes, I can't watch television. I get distracted too easily. But what are you going to do? Turn off the television. That's right in front of you. You almost answered your own question a second ago. It is what it is. TV's on.
People use that phrase to describe like horrible things they just can't wrap their minds around, that have no explanation, that you can't do anything about. You know, like him and the TV that's on in front of him. At least he's addressed it, and we know it won't happen again as he tries to rekindle that old flame he used to have and dive into those serious topics he's known for.
Oh, good.
When that Luigi thing happened last year, man, or when over a year ago, I was hoping that was an organized hit, and that CEOs were finally whacking other CEOs, and it just turned out that it wasn't the case. Anyway, and that's another Panthers first down. Look at that. Just going right down the goddamn field.
God damn it. All right. So Billy loves two things: CEOs getting murdered and Panthers picking up a first down.
CEOs murdering each other.
Yeah, that was a weird thing, too. CEOs are busy people. I don't know if they're putting hits in.
You got a 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. But first I got to talk to the hitman. I might be late. Hold my calls.
It is what it is, Carl. Nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it now.
Okay, so that's him, and he's distracted. Here's what happens when he has time to focus and really get to the point of what he's trying to say. This next couple clips are all tied together as he tries to grapple with something. Maybe you can figure out what.
It used to be like nerds were nerds. They nerded off with each other. They put on mascot uniforms and they had their little fuck off parties, and in the middle of a Dungeon and Dragon game. I mean, that's how they did it. And then somewhere along the line, a laptop got invented, websites got invented, and then online shopping, and I don't know what happened. Everything went to like 3 people.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see where he's going with this. It's the corporations, man. And he's not wrong. Listen, I don't want to sit here and act like there aren't some. I worked on the internet back when a website like eBombs World could be one of the top 10 websites in the country.
Here we go.
Let me tell you what's going on now. There's no fucking way. There's 3 companies that run everything. So
Cue
Bill's
the
right about
Isotopes
that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want a music bed for this?
Shut up. All right. So I see where he's going with this.
I have to believe that he saw our video from last week.
Okay.
Because I took him to task for saying something that I thought was so out of touch and offensive. And for some reason, he chooses to come back next week and say the exact opposite thing. And then talk about that in depth about how it's his point of view. Listen to this.
Wow.
Okay, you can't sit on your hands in this business. You can't sit on your hands in any business right now with the way these nerds remember how nerds, they used to get fucking picked up on in the sandbox and they take their toy and going home? They're doing that with entire businesses. And instead of going home with the toy, they're taking all the money and they're sticking it in their front pocket and they're walking away. And then they're just saying, oh, the business is shrinking. Yeah, right into your fucking pocket, you greedy cunt.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm confused now.
Mrs. Pat was complaining that there's not as many jobs on the last
right.
episode.
And he said, no, there's just a few people with all the...
He says, that's a lie. The business isn't shrinking. The business is bigger than ever. We're making more money than we ever have. What's shrinking is the amount of people getting paid to do that. That's what's shrinking. And she was like, yes, that's what we mean when we say the business is shrinking. And he laughed her off and went on to the next thing. And now he's saying the business is shrinking and no one has jobs anymore. And we got to do something about that because it's all being held by these 3 people. That was you yesterday, Bill. I don't know who this is today.
Oh,
Listen to this. Here's his quote from last week.
This one?
Creating like a revenue stream outside of considering how this business is shrinking, which isn't. It's like as big as it's ever been. What has shrank is the amount of people actually getting paid to be in it.
Yeah. Okay. So he's confused of what's going on here. He thinks the CEOs are taking all the money, but then they're also tanking their own companies and the businesses are shrinking. And so they have less money.
Yeah. He's just flipping the other side. The business is shrinking. He was taking to mean we're all doing fine. The business isn't shrinking. There's more TVs than ever.
Yep.
Now, today, he's saying the business is shrinking. We're running out of jobs. These nerds are taking all the jobs. We got to do something. And listen to him keep going with this.
Fucking nerds.
Yep.
Behind the politicians are these nerds that have swallowed up whole businesses. And behind those nerds okay, are the oil companies and the pharmaceuticals. And behind those people is the Federal Reserve. And behind those people is the blue bloods that evidently go around the ocean in a giant armada that doesn't show up on any radar. They just sail around the world running shit.
Where's the Saudi royal family work into this equation? I'm just curious. We're going to start talking about who's controlling the world and all of the assets. I feel like that's in there. You know what I hate about this version of Bill Burr? I hate it because he's not wrong. He's just not specific enough for it to mean anything. Yeah. Like anyone can listen to Alex Jones for 3 weeks and spout all of the shit about globalists and the Federal Reserve. And
Yeah.
do you even know what that means, Bill?
I could talk in generalities about politics, and you know who that would sound like?
Opie.
Opie.
Yes. It's big pharma is what the problem is. That's right, Carl. Did you know why? Nope. I don't
trust any of them.
Right. Exactly.
But this is what we saw in Stuttering John when his enemies at some point just become a them.
Yes.
And that's what he's doing. And unfortunately, that's how people get like roped up into, vans that they don't belong in, let's say. Like you can't just, what is a nerd to you? What does that mean? Because I don't remember these fuck off parties. Nobody invited me to any of them, and I'm definitely a nerd. So who are we talking about here? Check out this next one.
But, people use Apple Pay. Stupid. The same people that use Apple Pay are going to use those driverless cars. They're so dumb.
Oh, so I think we went the wrong one.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
Behind the politicians are these nerds that have swallowed up whole businesses. And behind those nerds, okay, are
Fuck me
It all
again.
sounds the same. It's the next one.
Two wrong in a row. Yep.
It all sounds the same, though. I can't tell.
See, this is what you do. You try to get people that you like work. Okay? And considering the nerds are swallowing up show business and everybody has to do commercials now, I'm going to look out for people that I like.
Not funny. There's nothing funny there. That's what Mrs. Pat was trying to tell you, which is why the next thing she said was, how about I open for you, Bill?
Right.
And you were like, great idea. Let's do that. You're like, why are you saving miles? Why are you doing all this? Why are you paying for your own special? That's why, Bill, what you just said.
I'm also confused about, so he's not blaming Hollywood for the entertainment business failing. He's blaming whatever nerds are?
Yep. No, the Blue Bloods. It's the Blue Bloods.
The Blue Bloods?
That are out on
How are
the
they doing?
water
How are they doing
world.
that?
Have you seen that Kevin Costner movie? You need to catch up.
How the hell are they doing that? That doesn't even make sense to me. All right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't know either. Go
And
back to
he's-
watching the game. How's Carolina doing, huh? They pick up a field goal or are they able to punch it in?
That was the only time I wished the game was on so he could just stop and be distracted because he's got nowhere to land. He's searching for an enemy here.
But, people use Apple Pay. Stupid. The same people that use Apple Pay are going to use those driverless cars. They're so dumb. They're such stupid fucking people. They just don't think. Phasing out cash. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you doing? Now in the future, they're going to know every fucking transaction you ever did. And then they're going to fuck you even harder on taxes. And when you bitch about it online, you're going to get into your own driverless car. And the doors are going to lock, and it's going to take you to go get fucking re-educated. It's a police car. It's your own private police car. And you're going to be microchipped, and you're going to be in the fucking car, and they'll just press a button, and it will drive you to them to begin the re-education process. All right, getting a little crazy here. We're talking Thanksgiving, Bill. Relax, all right?
Okay. I mean, first off, sounds horrible. This world is describing, but can it be like a flying car? That'd be cool. You know what I mean? Like we've been promised flying cars for so long now. And now my car drives itself. I kind of don't mind driving myself. That's fine. But if it flew, I would go into the precinct every now and again.
Yeah.
For when I didn't think I was going. Like, oh shit, where are we going?
A little pickup game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get some 2-on-2 going.
What exactly is on this microchip? Any powers? Anything cool?
See, this is the thing. It's like you could have this conspiracy, like Sam Tripoli or any of these guys. You can have this kind of conspiracy talk and stuff like that. But the way that Bill is like presenting this is not for anyone. It's if you're not following this train of thought, you're just like, wait, Apple Pay turns into self-driving cars and you're in jail and social credit score, and he didn't bring that up. And of course, this is probably all happening, and we need to fight against that. Right, we need to fight against that. But it's like can you go into depth on like what you're seeing and how that's happening, or the players that are doing this, not just nerds or blue bloods? Like maybe explain who's behind it and what the goal is and what's happening. And I don't know, maybe the Saudis, bring them up, figure out what
This started because he said if you criticize your government online, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a place where that's happening right now? There's a place in 2014. People are in prison for tweets against the government. And he's talking about this future dystopian fantasy. It's crazy.
He literally said, this was his words at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. He said they were playing for this big theater of people, or I don't know, maybe it was an arena or something. And he says, and the royalty, the government officials were all in the front row to make sure we didn't say anything we weren't supposed to. And he loved that. It was top 3 experience of his entire life. He loved the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
He doesn't bring that up anymore.
Couldn't get enough of it. And now he's talking about the fact that, like, yeah, they're going to take away your speech. And if you do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, let's take you to a gulag. You're like, yeah. That's why people were criticizing you for taking their money.
You know, just like Quadfather says, freedom of speech or whatever, First Amendment. It's
Or whatever. Yeah, right. Makes sense. When you said that people were being thrown in jail for their tweets, I thought you were talking about Great Britain. But you were actually talking about Saudi Arabia.
I was talking about Saudi Arabia.
Got
I
it,
was,
got
in
it.
fact.
Try to keep up.
Well, he tries to lighten up here on this next one with a fun ad read.
Quo is the #1 business phone system. Built for 2025, not 1995. Am I right, people? Sorry, I'm still in stand-up mode. Rated the top choice for the customer.
He can't turn it off, Carl.
I've seen his stand-up. That's not what he does. It's not stand-up mode at all. I have a theory on this. I've mentioned it before. I was actually talking to Adam earlier today, and I'm pretty sure Bill hates doing his podcast and wants out because he has these sponsors and they've signed these contracts. And so he's just on there saying things that will turn everybody off, being obnoxious, watching football during it, doing a terrible job with the ad reads. So eventually they're just like, yeah, your viewership's way down. We're not getting your promo codes coming in anymore. Can we cancel this contract? Like, yes. I invite you to please cancel this contract. That'd be great.
He's like Prince. He's going to start writing the number of years of podcasts he has left on his face. I mean, it's the only explanation other than like what Howard Stern's doing. It's like Howard's trying to be, dangerous and find, risky stuff, but he doesn't know what that means. So he's like, lady boys, that's wild, right? Bill's trying to find enemies, but he can't get too specific about anything. So it's just turning into like, you like conspiracies, right? Well, what if there's, and he's just trying to give them what he wants with no meaning or purpose behind it. That's what people wanted, Bill. It was the meaning and the purpose, not this shit.
Right. So does he finally get to his emails?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's not afraid of controversy.
Because that's one of the things, like Bill's show used to be about like reading emails and answering people's questions. It kind of went away after the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
It's back, baby, and he steps right into the fire.
And what's with people showing up to others' houses in sweatpants? I agree. I didn't grow up in a buttoned-up, no pun intended, household. We were middle of the ground when it came to a lot of things, but at least up until at the age of 16, my mom made us dress nice when we were going to our grandparents' house. One set of cousins would show up looking like slobs. You don't need a suit and tie, but at least wear something you wouldn't wear on a sick day. Thanks for hearing me out. Go fuck yourself. You know what? I agree with a lot of that.
Why would you read that email? That's so boring.
Yep.
What a boring hack. Let's take some questions from the room now. What do you think about going to your friend's house in sweatpants? Shut the fuck up. Anyone else have a question? And how about these girls at grocery stores wearing their PJs? All right.
Don't get me started on these weathermen.
I was listening to Blind Mike, I think, was talking about Bill Burr podcast because he's been a listener for a long time. And he was saying, I don't know if it's a coincidence or if they're just curating these questions in the email segment, but no one is writing in from the U.S. anymore for these questions for Bill. It's all people overseas who probably aren't as outraged by him taking $1.6 million from the Saudi government.
That makes perfect sense.
It probably helps, yeah.
And what you were saying about him tanking his podcast might be true if you listen to this next one.
Anyway, how much fucking time have I done here? 20 minutes plus 29. Oh, God, we're up to 50 minutes. Just like that, dude. Just like fucking that. All right, so now we are into December. Have a December to remember. Go online and buy a bunch of fucking shit you don't need.
That's another Opieism right there. Opie's always thinking that as long as time is going by, the show is happening.
I thought he was going into an ad read trying to get fired.
Well, it probably was. But yeah, that very much just thinking like, I've done 50 minutes, therefore we've had a good podcast. And he hates it. He hates
He really
doing
does.
it.
You see those comments up there?
This guy used to be hilarious. Sad what happened. How do you manage to have less goodwill with your fans than Anthony Cumia? Wow. Things have changed in 2025, haven't they?
Never would have predicted it. It's a wild world we live in.
It's pretty crazy.
But Bill's lived a long life. He's had a lot of experience, a lot more than most of us. So, of course, he has some good advice.
Like, if you're going through something, you should reach out, talk to people. And I used to always hear that. I used to, when I was younger, I was like, that's fucking gay, right? Yeah, this year, I kind of went through some shit and I reached out to some people and I was like, yeah, that actually makes you feel a lot better. As opposed to just sitting there doing the John Wayne thing. Well, I'm just going to sit here and deal with it myself, That's not the way to go. Because you don't have any answers. And then you come up with the solution and then that's how that goes, man. It is a slippery goddamn slope. All right, so Monday Night Football. The Patriots versus the Giants. I got a good feeling.
Oh, no. He's bored of his own show. He's passing out during it.
It had everything, that clip. I loved it so much. It was like the Lol Cows medley of bullshit advice. If you're feeling low or you need something, just turn to your network of friends and resources and count on them. Okay, thank you, Bill. That's some great advice.
I've never been told that before. Good stuff. All right, anyway, sing song. Football's coming up.
Sports talk.
I got to go to bed.
52 minutes. We're good.
Yep.
And, we're out.
And time.
Unbelievable.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're keeping on the beat of Bill Burr. I want to keep an eye on him and his podcast because I think it's not long for this world. I think it's not long for this world based on what I'm seeing.
Just found it. How can it go so soon?
I know. Isn't that sad?
Yeah. Well, I won't miss it. But he is playing at Cerritos, and I think might have to go to that one.
Oh, great.
Put it on the WATP credit card.
Sounds good, yes.
Christian Blatt and I are going to have a field trip, and we're going to see what he has to say.
These fucking employees are
men with power.
They're coming with all these plans behind my back, and then they just send me an expense report afterwards. Like, oh, okay, yeah. No.
Wish you were here.
I'm glad Labyrinth Mystic was extra generous. No problem. Go off to Billy Burr. Go see whatever you want, guys. Have fun.
Got drinks afterwards? I didn't say drinks.
What is this, the most expensive shit we could have got to? Pickwick Pub? We don't make Pickwick Pub money around here, asshole. All right, we're going to get into Akaash Singh and Opie and Stuttering John, and we got some games and stuff. So much to get to. So let's not spend too much time with these people who are generously supporting the show. Let's get through that very quickly.
What Bill Burr meant was that the forecast for LA is a big ice storm. Ha! Ah! Haka!
Love it. Nigsaw. Bill's middle name is Bill DeBurr. Bilderberg. I get it. Bilderberg group. Jake Hudson. Here, take my money, Jake. Thank you very much. But also, you don't have to give us money, buddy.
Thank you.
We love you. We love you just the same. But good to see you, Jake Hudson. All right. Let's talk about this Akaash Singh story that's been going on for a couple of weeks now. And we haven't addressed it on WATP. There hasn't been a lot of podcasting about it, but a ton of YouTube videos about it. Basically, what we're seeing here is Akaash Singh. He's a co-host for Flagrant. Flagrant, hosted by Andrew Schulz. And before he was the co-host on the show Flagrant, which is very popular, they have 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Flagrant does. Their shows get 500, 600,000 views each. Before he was on that, he was on like some MTV shows, and he bounced around on television a little bit and did some stuff. And then had some downtime as a stand-up comic, had some downtime. Started working with Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz brought him in, been doing very well. And he famously married, he's an Indian man. He married this woman, Jasleen, who's an Indian woman. And he would talk about the fact that they were both each other's first lovers. They were virgins when they got together, and then they got married. And it's an incredible love story. And she's attractive, and he's very proud of her. Well, Jasleen's been making him look like a little bitch a lot lately. Jasleen wants to get famous. She's got a TikTok. She's on a podcast now with some other broad talking about nonsense. And on this podcast, she's bragging about being a slut in college. She's talking about, she misses the days of popping her pussy for all the white frat guys. She's saying things just to humiliate him. Like, yeah, my money is my money, but Akaash's money is our money. So she's spending his money. She's obviously materialistic. Akaash is always buying her stuff, taking her on vacations. She's never kissing him. Like, you see all of these videos where Akaash goes in for a kiss and she turns her head. And it's like, ugh, that's not a...
Oh, she's being playful again.
Oh, it's not a good look, It looks like she's not into him at all. There's even a video I saw where he's like giving her a second engagement ring because I guess he has more money now or something. It's a dumb sim thing to do, but it happens. And she even, like, he gives her this ring. She's like, oh, wow. And he goes in for a kiss. And she's like, and then people are showing videos of her making out with her dog. So, like, well, she has no problem with the dog coming up, but Akaash gets nothing.
You can watch.
There are, when I tell you, there are millions and millions of views, like Too Lazy to Try, put them, like, any of these big channels have been putting out videos who are documenting this. In fact, Crack Amico even made a song parody about it, ripping this guy to shreds. So he is the laughingstock of the comedy internet world, I guess you would say. I don't know how to define it. But a lot of people have been giving him a lot of shit because of what Jasleen's been saying on her social media and her podcast. This was actually covered very recently on the Drew Lane show. My buddy Drew had our friend Dave Landau on the show, and they're always funny. So I thought I'd play a little bit of this before we get into the episode of Flagrant from today.
I've been looking even more into it. It turns out Andrew Schulz has been quoted as saying a number of times that he knows that she hates him.
Yeah.
Now he's the host of the show Akaash is on, Flagrant. I mean, that's not good. And Schulz is not going to just ignore this. He can't.
No. Well, she hates her husband.
Yeah, she does. That's right.
She's got to hate Andrew.
Of course.
Andrew,
to make a career out of it? I mean, that's a new twist.
Right. Like, it's one thing to dress your husband down in private like we all have to deal with. But wouldn't you have a word with her and be like, listen, you can't do that. You can't make me look like a complete bitch as part of your entire Instagram?
Right. But isn't it a money-making venture? So,
yeah, she's trying to make... In fact, she said, I got 37,000 views for my podcast.
For cucking her husband, so...
37,000 views versus my millions. I feel like that's cool. You can do that in the yard where you now live. I would completely throw her out. You know how many women would line up for that? I'd be like, here's what we'll do. We'll fill the closet with your talent. Oh, look, there's room for everything now.
Yeah, and Akaash, he's done pretty well for himself. He could do so much better. Mm-hmm. I think he thinks she's so hot, and she's a virgin.
She's not a virgin.
No, she's not a virgin.
She said that she was popping her pussy for white boy frats.
Does she not know that he's been talking about the fact that they were virgins 100 times? I mean, that's part of the problem, is that he's been talking about this too.
Yes.
Bragging about it.
Well, he's like, yeah, I stayed celibate until my late 30s like it was a choice.
Yeah. So, very funny to hear those guys talking about it. Actually, I'm going to play a little bit more. I think Drew gets into a little bit more of this. He's been following this pretty closely.
How does he have so much money? I'm asking you only because you know the world of comedy better. Is he making a ton of money on that podcast? I mean, I know Schulz is.
I mean, he's doing the road to like sold out giant theaters. I mean, he's probably making $80,000 a weekend. So I'm guessing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's probably making a fortune.
I didn't know he's that big. He's that huge.
I looked into him, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing about now is
you looked into him, you guess.
Yeah.
Just not very deeply.
Well, that's
the I
why,
guess
like,
part.
now you don't even have to be, like, I don't have to know you to make that kind of money. You just have to have that cult following.
Sure.
So I think because if you're Schulz adjacent and he's the one behind you,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's making millions. I mean, look at his house.
So he's doing very well on the Flagrant podcast. Very popular show. Andrew Schulz, of course, also was at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. And we played a little bit of him when he came back from that, when I was on Drew's show not too long ago. So yesterday on Twitter, we get a little tease from Andrew Schulz that Flagrant is finally coming back. Everyone's been talking about this, and we've been waiting for Flagrant to come back so that Akaash can address this. He said a few things on stage at comedy clubs people have recorded. I heard Blind Mike playing some of those clips on Sunday and talking about that, but really no one's like interviewed him about it, or they haven't talked to his wife Jesleen and him together. And so this is the tease that they put out on Twitter.
Akaash, look, I love you, but we have to talk about it.
New episode of Flagrant tomorrow. So I saw that, and Drew and I were texting about it, and I'm like, oh, this acting is terrible. This is going to be a train wreck. Just the fact that they're trying to make it seem like this is going to be this dramatic thing. Like, we're going to get to the bottom of this, guys. Don't worry. We're going to hold his feet to the fire. He's not going to like it, but this is the tough medicine that he needs. Tough medicine, a phrase? It's not.
Sure. Yeah.
Tough love? I don't know. So fast forward to this afternoon, and finally Flagrant drops, and we get to see how they're going to handle this. The name of this episode is The Akaash Singh Situation Just Got Worse.
Nah, but I gotta thank you because.
And of course, it starts way over there.
Tonight on Flagrant, the truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure. Give it up for our friend, here to tell his side of the story, Akaash Singh. Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us what's been on your mind,
Dude,
what's been on your heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Jesleen Singh is in the building. She wants vengeance. Security is here. Security is stopping her. The Punjabi.
All right, so
Jerry.
Yeah, I know. It's already so bad. So here you have the wife come out, and there's little people as security guards, and it's looking like chaos. There's cameras moving around, breaking glass, sound effects.
Yeah. That alligator's wearing sunglasses.
Whatever. What are we doing here, guys?
Oh my God, she's abusing the security guards. It's absolute pandemonium and chaos here. Akaash has brought out a comically large pair of scissors.
Dave Landau was right about her talent. Definitely wouldn't fill a closet. She can't even like keep a straight face. She's trying to be like angry and fighting everyone. She's like laughing and giggling about it.
She's fucking one of those little people right now.
I know, it sucks.
He's cutting the back. Oh my Lord, Jesleen, this is a podcast, not a frat house. What are you doing? Stay back. Tonight on Flagrant.
Okay, let's just get right into it.
Yeah. Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid in the near future? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
All of them.
Yeah.
What do you think frat parties are? I'm not sure what you mean by that. All right, so the first question that comes up, so they're interviewing Jesleen here. The first question is, can you explain why you were saying you were popping your pussy?
Good question.
All over these frats?
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this.
Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off
Urban
into the
Dictionary
wee hours of the morning.
is
That was
made
what
by
I
a
was
white
doing.
man. Yeah, this is white people's definition of it. This is what you learn. Guys, what do you think popping pussy is?
You see? The laughing on this show is ridiculous. People can't contain themselves. They're bouncing around. The one guy's holding his face. He can't. The security guards made faces.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow! What do you mean, like a girl getting laid?
It's worse than a halftime report.
It's brutal.
Joey Kursay is not that. Okay? They're doing more than security
That
here.
was my bad. That was my bad.
That was your bad.
That was
The real Urban Dictionary.
Just give me a call every time.
Anytime you're worried about anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As a white, I thought popping pussy was just dancing. I thought it was like
yeah,
twerking.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I knew that that's what you meant.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all damage control. And I think they're doing it the wrong way. No one's looking good from this. You have these serious questions that have come up about what's going on with this woman humiliating her husband. She's got a celebrity husband who pays for everything. She does nothing. She goes on the internet and says all this crazy shit to humiliate him. And she comes on and just goes, I didn't know. And they're like, yeah, you didn't know. Not a serious question about like, did you feel bad about this? Do you wish you had done things differently? I mean, it's crazy.
How come all of your careless mistakes are about fucking other dudes?
Yeah,
all
right.
Of them, consistently.
Well, so one of the things that she says that when she misses college, because she would have a white boy roster of guys that she would go through. So that's another question. What do you mean by that?
Definitions. Yeah. Allegedly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what is a roster
What does that
mean to you?
What does this mean?
You guys have to understand, have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
I was, yeah, you know. Okay. So I was,
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making.
Oh, Akaash has to coach her through this. Now, what you meant by a roster is two guys that you were talking to. And what does hooking up mean, honey? We practiced this in the car on the way over, right?
Give me a kiss, honey.
Yeah.
No? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, maybe later.
Hooking up means maybe holding hands, but not for very long.
So it's always misinterpreted. Every single thing.
Every single thing. It's crazy.
Out
And always in the
again.
same direction.
Like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right.
I was just being the opposite of who I am when I was talking about how I love fucking other guys.
Yeah. And that's why I won't fuck my husband.
She's incongruous, Carl. She's incongruous.
Right.
So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're coaching her through this too. Like, this is insane. I'm telling you, I don't know how Flagrant recovers from this. This is so bad. It's one of those things where, like, everyone's interested in this episode. Like, oh, wow, what are they going to do? And I haven't even looked at how many views it has. We're up to 239,000. It came out 5 hours ago. We'll read through some of these comments. I haven't even read through them yet, but I can only imagine how people are responding to this. But first, tell us about how you turn your head every time your husband comes in for a kiss. What's that all about?
Okay, so tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even knew.
That's worse.
I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell
did
us
that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
You really sat and thought
yeah,
about it.
because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful, I do get a little shy, despite what the internet thinks.
Most Indians do. I'm the exception.
Yeah, I think I also get overstimulated because Akaash does it a lot, like every 30 seconds, like a little bit.
I get it now, this thing. I get it.
That's why I grabbed your chin so you couldn't
I didn't move my face, though. I wasn't going to let him file
Schulz, can you check your mic?
I was there.
Schulz, mic check.
Who's mic? Mine? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Suck that off you.
Okay, so it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
Yeah, it like regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And
Look,
like the videos people have seen are like the proposal videos, they're like already overstimulating.
Okay, so here's the thing that I think is like very I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner in front of your entire family.
Yes.
But most people just do it because they're like, oh, I don't want my partner to feel embarrassed in this moment, even though they're like, ugh. And you're just like, you just feel the ugh. But I do think it is. I do think it's relatable though to have that sensation of like, I don't want to be intimate around my like brother or sisters or mom, dad.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is. I think that's relatable to people.
Yeah.
But most people just do it and then do a quick one. Like my wife will just give me like a quick smooch and then go back to doing the
We
thing.
never saw our parents kissing ever, so it's like so foreign to us.
This is.
She hasn't lived in the world long enough, so she doesn't understand what's going on. She sounds pretty American to me.
Yeah, her vocabulary is good.
It's fine. Well, it's fine. But this whole idea that they're all making excuses for her. Yeah. She came out, so they're all be like, yeah, I knew that you weren't meaning that. Oh, no. My wife hates me too. I mean, yeah, no, it's cool. We all don't get along with our wives here. It's great. What?
It's a disarming wall of sarcasm. Like they are all kidding. And if they keep the laughter and the ha-has and the arms around bro, they'll keep revealing.
Then they get to fuck her.
Yeah, that's what happens. But honestly, truly, in a way, yes, that's what happens. They keep revealing themselves and they keep saying all these things because they're laughing. Like, okay, but you're not attracted to your husband, correct? Like, that's what happened. And she went, oh, no. And when did you see your parents pop their pussies? Like, you didn't have an example for that, but you found a way.
Right. Yeah, go figure. You figured that part out.
It's disarming, but really dark stuff is actually creeping out under here. And I feel like if they were to get serious, it would all stop. They got to keep this going.
Well, they don't have to address it this much. I feel like, so you have Akaash come back. Can you just do a normal show and do a segment on it if it's really not a big deal? Wouldn't that be the way to do it? Like they're doing the opposite thing where they're turning it into a giant deal.
Right.
By now, this is the whole format of the show, and Andrew Schulz isn't even sitting in the host seat. He's on the couch with the guys, and they're just like, all right, answer all the questions. And then they go, oh, yeah, none of this is real. It's like, I think this is going to go badly for them. We'll get into that in a second, but first I have one more clip from here.
Well,
yeah, please.
Yeah, not to nitpick, but the opening bid is over. Can't they excuse the security?
I would think so, but they make those funny faces, though. And who doesn't want little people on the set, right?
Yeah.
So one thing we
come on in, guys.
All right, yeah. One of you guys can do a cartwheel. That'd be great. Whee! All right. So this is now they go, well, can you give them a smooch for us on the show here? And this is an example of why this show sucks. It's the overreaction to everything. And I get accused of being a smile talker and sometimes hamming up a little bit on the show, but nothing.
He's like this all the time, folks.
Nothing like this.
There we go.
Okay.
She too.
Well,
So, yeah.
Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you kiss Akaash right now?
I don't even know if I want to see
On
it.
the lips.
Okay,
Prove everybody wrong.
But it's gonna mess like
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
Oh, shit!
My dude. Right.
It was overstimulating. It was overstimulating.
Damn. Cross his legs. Show.
Everyone just went Brendan Schaub there.
Dude, so he turned his head on her, and they all got up off the couch and ran around the room, and the security guy had to be like, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Oh!
No one knew that was going to happen.
Spoiler. Yeah, I'm not sure everyone's going to watch this episode now that we've reviewed it, but at the end, they revisit that after she's gone. And they're like, dude, did she know you were going to do that? He's like, no, I didn't tell her I was going to do that. Like, whoa, that was so wild, man. Like, this is the tamest, lamest shit. I want to back up because there's something that I noticed. After this happens, Schulz and the two other guys or one of the other guys jumps off the couch. The guy with the popcorn didn't realize that was in the script. So he's like, "Oh, we're getting up now." And so he gets up and kind of like,
"That's what I would do."
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is what you would do, producer Chris. Watch just the guy on the left with the popcorn. He got him gingerly. He's like, "All right, I guess we're getting up."
Except I would still be eating the popcorn.
So we're all getting up. All right.
Do I have to get up?
Grandpa's back.
Do you want to spill this?
So Adam, to your point, I want to gloss over it. There's something real to this. And they allude to it a few times during the episode where it's like they've been going through it these past 2 weeks. They've been on vacation, so they've been out of the country, but they're seeing all this happening, and they're seeing the Crack Amico songs and all these viral clips and all these YouTubers talking about it. And so I think that they actually are having, like, even Akaash himself said, every time I do a stand-up show these past 2 weeks, I bring it up first thing because I know that that's the elephant in the room. So that's the first thing I say. I try to get some humor going. And so for them to handle it this poorly, we're just like, this is all stupid, isn't it? This is great. It's like, here's my prediction. I think Flagrant takes a nosedive after this. I think this is a Bert Kreischer, Two Bears, One Cave kind of incident where people are just like, oh, fuck this show. I already knew it was kind of fake and over the top, but this is just lame. And I don't think that Akaash and Jasleen are going to last that much longer either. I'm going to put that at 8 months. I'm going to 8 months
Jasleen
for
supposed
their
to be in
marriage.
prison for that whole thing with Epstein and the island?
Yeah, you're thinking of Ghislaine. I know, I understand. Yeah. But there's a lot of people who are getting that name wrong. It's not a common one around here. So anyway, that's the update.
I think it has the vibe of, it's not a good podcast. I don't know what they're doing normally, and it's hard to listen to, but it has the vibe of that scene in Swingers when they're trying to like bump up their friend who's feeling bad. It feels like that's all they care about.
Right. Which is a movie. And
it's also a scene from a movie. It's not a whole movie.
Yeah. I appreciate that. And if you're going to do that with your buddy, do that privately, not during your show.
Yeah.
Right?
Or she's like a Meghan Markle who is like, I'll do the interview, but I want to be funny. Can it be funny? And they're like, we'll make it funny for you. You got it. As long as you come on and say all that shit.
Now, that's a good observation. I have a feeling that she's sitting there going, what the fuck? Why are people turning on me? You better fix this. You know? And he's like, all right, I'll talk to Andrew. We'll figure out something that we can do.
Yeah.
Because this is backfiring on her. I was texting with
terrible.
I was texting with Blind Mike about this today. And he was saying, we'll see what happens with her, you know, if she builds an audience from this or something. She's obviously gotten a lot of publicity. And my thought was, well, if she came on the show and said, yeah, I'm a filthy whore, I was lying to my husband the whole time. Yeah, she could build a fucking audience.
No shit.
But instead she just goes, I don't even know what popping pussy means, guys. Yeah. Swearing high heels over here. It's like, who's the audience for this? Who's going to follow that? Who would care?
Just about to call her daddy, and she blew the whole spot.
You're right. Yes. Do you not know how you get famous on the internet as an attractive woman? I don't even like mine that very much. All right. Well, I was going to sign up for your OnlyFans.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another woman.
All right. I take photo shoots right after I get all my clothes on in the morning for my OnlyFans. All right, I'm sure that's for someone. Not me. We have Opie Radio coming up. Opie's back with Ron the Wada talking about, of course, Opie's bomb passing and Thanksgiving. And Ron just taking the show over. Interested in that. Stuttering John talking to Miss Judy about Miss Judy's sister who he wants to fuck, as well as some new show ideas. We can collab with Miss Judy. We have a round of Is It Gay with review girl Megan, to Poke a Dabbler. We have voicemails. We have reviews. We have another new game that we're going to try out today. Could be a winner. First, supertip.gg/WATP. Laverne Mystic says, here's $5. Earmark this for a drink for Adam Bush at the Pickwick Pub. How many on this panel are making it to Hackamania? Go Bills. We'll all be there.
We will be there.
Thank you, Laverne Mystic. Go Bills. We'll all be at Hackamania. And Adam thanks you for that half a beer at Pickwick.
Skull.
Gonzo says this unloyal bitch would never ask him if he took a nap after his mandolin lesson.
Yeah.
So you're saying she's not the worst person you can marry. I see what you did there. Christian Blatt is in the house. He says, Adam and I will also expense Frenchie Honda's flight to LA to come to the Billy Burr show with us. Also, please remember promo code BEARS. The promo code for Hackamania is WATP. And I got to take this off the screen because now we can't see the promo code.
Damn it, Christian.
Damn it.
So it's Bears? Oh.
You got me again. Really, you can't save more money than you can with the promo code WATP when you go to Hackamania.com.
Well put.
That's the one to use. And I ain't lying. All right. Let's head over to some Opie stuff and figure out what's up with him.
Ba, 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 ba.
When last we left him, Opie was not doing very well.
No, he was not. He was having a tough go with his mom passing away, a mom that he hadn't seen in, 7 years?
Yep.
And so how's he going to rebound from that?
Let's find out.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Paul McCartney. What's your favorite Christmas song, Ron? Even though you're Jewish.
Jesus Christ, this man. I like that he pointed out who wrote the song. You know, the most famous songwriter of our time. You know who that song's by? Yeah, we know Opie. I worked at the radio.
Yep. You take the guy out of radio.
Yep.
Can't turn it off. Just like Bill Burr, they can't turn off that comedy.
So I got a note from this guy. I'm sorry to bring up the flow.
No.
I got a note from this guy, Colby. I'll be interested to see if this plays out here. He says, Ron is starting to carry Opie. Opie's losing his podcast to Ron the same way he took a backseat to Anthony and Jim. You can tell Opie talks less, Ron talks more. He's becoming nicer to Ron, almost like he knows he can't push him as far as he used to. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I agree with that 100%.
Okay.
And that's exactly where the resentment starts to kick in and how the relationship fractures and eventually ends.
Yep, we've seen this before, as mentioned.
But
Tale as old as
faster
time.
and broker.
Yeah.
So how was his Thanksgiving specifically? Let's find out.
It was nice to stuff myself with turkey and have a good cry. A lot of people reached out, by the way, and I greatly appreciate you. Even haters reached out about the passing of my mom. A sad situation. I mourned the passing of my mom many, many years ago. So when she died, I'm like, you know what? This is a piece of cake. We got this. My wife kept checking in on me, and I'm like, I got this.
Oh, weird.
Right?
Yeah, he likes turkey.
Hold on a second. He goes, people were checking in with me about my my mom passing away, even the haters, especially the haters. I would think Nana Nana Boo Boo or something like that would be what the notes that he was getting from people, but he made it sound like that was a good thing.
Also, like the way he talks about his wife checking in on him, like he's alone in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg, you
Yeah.
ready to come out? We're all here.
No. I don't want it.
Turkey's ready, Greg.
like
Bring me a
turkey.
plate.
A lot of gravy.
Extra gravy, please.
But I guess he was alone because he's alone watching Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
And suddenly something strikes him.
But he's watching the family films of past winters and past Christmases. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what's that? Drip, 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 drip. You know, what are you going to do? Mommy's gone.
It's too bad he can't have an honest conversation with the audience about this. You know? I realize he's trying to turn it on and be entertaining, but it'd mean more if he was just like, yeah, I actually got really choked up during this scene.
Yeah.
I started thinking about my family and kids growing up and when I was growing up with my mom.
It meant something when he did it last week. I felt like he was being more sincere. Now I feel like he's laughing at me.
Yeah, I think he is laughing at you,
I think he
Adam.
might be.
Yeah. I think it's like, this guy fell for it.
It's the funniest Opie's ever been.
I mean, granted, I'm a paranoid delusional, but it just feels like I'm a fool for having taken him seriously because look at what he's doing here. But again, I forgot. He promised to find the funny in all of this like he does right here.
That's true.
And it didn't help that I was wearing my Griswold Blackhawks jersey. I'm joking. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I order a Griswold hockey jersey?
Hold on,
and
question.
wear it around Christmas because he has one at Christmas vacation.
Hold on.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving, like, were your brother and sisters there?
No. It was
just you.
Yeah.
Oh, just you. Oh, yikes. That was funny, though. Imagine if he did purchase a jersey like that.
Wow.
That'd be crazy, right?
Be wild. That'd be so funny.
Good stuff. I'm kidding, guy. I pulled your leg on this one.
He's
I wouldn't
like
do something like that.
Yeah. He's not like a real person. He's like a character from The Office. It's hard to explain.
It is hard to explain, but I love Ron because Ron's a real person and an annoying one, but a real one. And so he's like, oh, we get together with family, I would imagine. Your mom just passed away. Probably some siblings over. No, definitely not. Just me. All right. So were you crying about your mom passing or the fact that no one in your family likes you?
I was having a good cry. Is that enough?
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
It's very strange, the whole thing. What we have to remember about Ron is that he has a tragic family life where one of his relatives unalived themselves on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving to
holidays.
fuck with them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like really salted the earth after burning down the farm.
And he went back to see them for the first time in a long time and found out that his cousin is married to this monster that's just treating them all terribly. And he is trying to deal with this. He shares a bit of it with Opie. And here is how Opie responds.
God, honestly, it sounds like Thanksgiving at the Hughes house was just fucking a big old giant waterworks. God, it sounds horrible. There's no crying on Christmas vacation. Chevy, come on.
That one scene, stupid John Hughes was pulling out the heartstrings. Yeah. You didn't grow up in a traditional family, and even though my mom was broken, we had traditions and we had a lot of good memories with the family.
Take that, Ron.
Nothing defensive about that.
I didn't have a perfect life like you do, Ron Berman. We can't all have the greatest life ever, you idiot. Stop being an asshole.
He was defending his mother. We just spent hours listening to the abuse that he suffered.
Yeah.
And he's like, she was broken, but she was mine, and it was better than yours.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Calm down, man.
Yeah, and don't you, that always particularly bothered you when he just says the opposite. Just to be contrary to what anybody says.
Right. So he goes, I bawled watching this movie. And Ron's like, what do you, a bunch of waterworks over at the house, right? He'd be like, it was a sad holiday. You know?
Waterworks? You think we work for the water company? Is that what you think? You think we're civil service?
Right.
God damn it. We made more money than you broke, poor-ass family, white trash motherfucker.
He couldn't just say, yeah, it was sad. My mom just passed. My kid's grandma just passed away, so it was kind of a sad one. Nope. So he's like, fuck you.
Well, luckily, Ron doesn't need Opie's advice.
I want to be very clear to everyone listening. Bullies are cowards. Real men don't bully women. He's a coward. And believe me, he's terrified of me. Good. I'm thunder and lightning. I am, do you know what makes me dangerous? Because I'm actually a really good guy. Like, good guys are very, very dangerous if you set them off. Right. Because I don't, my state of being is, I'm content. I'm a content person. Right. And I work at that. So if I'm angry, it's for real. It's for real, dude. I'm not a pussy. And I'm trying to respect my cousins.
The hell is Ron talking about?
He's saying he doesn't need Opie to feel bad for him. And he's saying, I don't need to talk out this shit. Yeah. And the real part I liked where he's like, it's hard to hear somebody say, I'm a happy person, but he's like, I work at it.
Yeah.
You don't, motherfucker.
Yeah,
so I believe him more.
Yeah, that's a good point. I know I'm going to pull a Stuttering John real quick. Mm-hmm. Opie called this episode Throw the Tukey Out. I mean, in the title of the episode, a typo like that, throw the Tukey out. God damn it, Opie. Pay attention. I guess AI didn't do that one.
Do you know on the one about his mother dying, he did hashtag estranged parents? Hashtag mom dies. Yeah,
Oh no. He's trying to find other grieving children. Is anyone else writing about this?
I mean, he has 7 brothers and sisters that would love to talk to him about it. I don't know why they're not sharing
You don't
this
have to
experience
hashtag it.
together.
Right. You probably just talk to them.
But it's funny what you were saying about Opie's pattern of building up his co-host to then resent them. I never knew how they met, Opie and Ron. Did you?
Oh. I would assume at Gebhard's.
Close.
Okay.
I met you through Carl. For the people that don't know the backstory, the only reason I know Ron is because me and Carl did a pop-up at Pete's Tavern, and Ron was our literal waiter. That's why I call him Ron the Waiter to this day. Right. And he fucking crushed it. And then outside the restaurant, Carl said to me, I have to say this. He goes, oh, my God, you're going to replace me with Ron.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're crazy. And then you fast forward, and I replaced Carl with you, but because of other reasons, obviously. But
oh, that's funny. I did replace Carl.
I get, yeah.
Because of other reasons, obviously. Carl, still my first choice. In fact, I've been rerunning episodes when Carl was on the show. I made that a whole separate podcast.
I'm still selling merch with his name on it.
Yes, you can still get a hashtag Ruizing shirt or a mug if you'd like. I don't see any Ron the Waiter merchandise at opradio.com.
Not till after he dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah, wait. Or if he gets a little more famous, people like him a little bit more. Get a Ron the Waiter mattress at OP Radio.
It'll never get delivered.
No, it gets delivered to a place you hang out at a lot. All right, well, I guess I'll see it eventually. That's cool. All right, so that was through interesting. So it was Carl Ruiz and Ron's dynamite personality is what drew them into him. They're like, wow, this guy's really dynamic, this server of ours. Opie just thinks he finds talent everywhere, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Homeless people. Like that guy who played guitar, doesn't know the lyrics to anything or how to play guitar. They just brought him to Gebhard's twice now to perform.
It is the lowest hanging fruit New York City has to offer.
Yeah.
It's
you can
how to find people with the least energy possible. All of these. My waiter at the restaurant. The guy playing at Central Park right outside my house. Good job, Opie.
Good stuff.
He tries to get into some hot takes, like his shock jock days, and he's talking about how happy he is that words like retarded are back, because sometimes when you're mad at someone, that's the only word you can use, and it feels good to him. Ron has something to say about that.
You don't like Howard Stern because he was making fun of your friend's handicap.
100%. You're right. I back off. You're 100% right. The only reason I look, people say it and I will say it. You're upset. Yeah, I am obsessed with Howard because back in the day, he went after my mentor who has a handicapped daughter who's absolutely awesome, has Brother Weeze's personality and everything. People love her to death. And Howard went in hard because he needed to take Weeze out of the Rochester market. So what do? I go after his family members. And look, I wasn't a choir boy on the radio, so I'm not going to even sit here and make believe I didn't do shitty things. But at least I acknowledge I did shitty things. So yeah, that's where the obsession with Howard started. If Howard needs to know,
hold on. All right, so a couple of things here. So Opie is giving himself a pass because he knows he's a shithead.
Yes.
He goes, Howard did this thing after this guy's family. And so I went after Howard's family, which is hypocrisy, police, if you ask me. But then he goes, but at least I know I did that. Makes me a good guy. He's also told the story about when Howard called Brother Weeze and apologized for that. Howard made amends with Weeze specifically. And I don't think that Opie's made a call to Howard to be like, yeah, we made fun of your daughters a lot.
That's for another episode.
All right. Well, maybe that'll come up at some point.
Yeah.
He also says, if Howard really wants to know, that's why I'm obsessed with him. Howard didn't ask. Howard doesn't want to know. Howard doesn't care.
Probably wouldn't remember who you are. Oh, yeah. Opie. Right. I remember that.
Even if I trained with a samurai, and found out that someone had made fun of my samurai's family, when my samurai forgives them, it's time for me to step down. I'm not still holding this grudge forever and ever. It's crazy. He really is obsessed with him. And what's interesting is that just a mention of Howard Stern gets him thinking about money, which is really what this is about, and that makes him upset.
It's jealousy.
Okay. So
if I and Anthony, obviously, if we owned Opie and Anthony material, I wouldn't be doing this every morning. No, actually, I like doing this. Go ahead, Ron.
I don't think that's true.
Nope.
I don't think that an old radio show, you don't put it in syndication. I don't think that he would have a lot of money if he owned.
And I think a part of him knows that. He just wants to bring it up to Ron.
Right. He wants to make it seem like he could have been wealthy and well off, but if only
But you're fine. You're fine. It's cool what we're doing.
I mean, is E-Rock a multimillionaire?
Nobody. He owns his life's work.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anyone's making money off of that thing, it'd be Eric Nagel. So I don't get it.
He's also always reaching for reasons to be tied to Howard somehow, to have a connection so he can justify this obsession he now admits.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get to see, I guess, how they're doing on Rumble.
Oh, I didn't know they're on Rumble.
They're not.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, the live stream is like whatever. It's nice that people get to watch it and all that, but we get so many more people listening to this on the podcast, Opie Radio. So many more. This is like numbers are okay. They're like whatever, but that's why I rush out of here. One, because I want to be there for my kids and get them ready for school, but also because I'm trying to get this up on Opie Radio as soon as possible so people could download it for their ride. We get way more people listening to this through the podcast feed.
That's hilarious. He tried to say everything right there. Yeah. No one's watching here. I mean, the numbers are pretty good here. Don't get me wrong. We got some numbers here, but I got to run out of here and get the podcast. I mean, my kids.
It's about the family.
It's family. Yeah. That's why I rush out of here. Also, I brought this up before, but I'd love to see Opie's podcast, like audio numbers. When he debuted at number 2 on the comedy charts, that means a lot of people subscribe to him. And when you subscribe to a podcast, it automatically feeds your player with his episodes. So I would imagine Opie has 80%, 90% downloads that never get listened to. They're just still getting downloaded into this podcast player, so it doesn't even use that podcast player anymore, but it's just on their phone, just loading the last 3. And so Opie sees those numbers and goes, wow, this is doing really well. But it doesn't translate into anything.
Nope. Just something to tell Ron to keep him hanging on long enough. Ron
well, yeah. That's a good point.
Now they start to wrap it up.
Oh, good.
All right. It's Ron Berman comedy on all the socials, right, Ronnie?
Yes. Yes. And you know what we should be doing, too, is we really need to make an effort and put up a video and comment on it.
Dude.
For the fans.
Dude, let's
put up a video and comment on it. What do you mean?
He means like a clip show. He wants to look at clips.
He wants to start reviewing clips?
Yep.
Ron, right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea because Ron's like, I have to bring all of the topics and then you shut me down when I'm passionate about something. So if I could just bring a video, we could just watch that together. That'd be so much easier. Can we do that?
What kind of stuff do you think they're excited about watching? We get to find out.
To take you inside the process, Ron's been sending me videos. He's got a great one of Bill Murray on Howard Stern. The Theo Von Joe Rogan one, don't say what it is amazing. And I did find the Howard Stern playing basketball video. So
that's the one we need to do
tomorrow.
Hold on a second. Should we get Ron on WATP and be like, hey, if Opie's not going to get around to the Theo Von on Joe Rogan thing, you want to bring those clips over here and we can crack wise? I'm thinking that we should keep an eye on this.
Yes.
And if Opie drags his feet for a while, I'm like, oh, Ron, you want to produce some segments for us?
Yeah. Ron, we love what you're doing with Opie. We need a little help over here.
We did. Yes. Ron, we're having a really tough time.
On this low-level podcast.
Out of a basement. A bunch of losers. That's funny that Ron is so attuned to what's going on out there, and Opie is so aloof. So Ron's like, what we should do is like start making content that people want to watch. Like reaction videos to things that are popular.
And that kind of lit a fire under Opie. He's like, oh, yeah, I saw those things.
Yeah, Bill Murray with Howard Stern. I don't know how old that is, but those are 2 names people might be interested in. So if you put that in the thumbnail, there might be some people who tune in on that.
They're still alive.
Right.
Maybe he'll have an opinion to offer about something that'll be interesting.
I would
present him with
Opie,
stuff.
I would love if Opie started doing a clip show because he'd be so bad at it. And he claims that he's the best at Jacktober, so that'd be fun to analyze.
You'll be excited to know they're starting to work it into the act. They watched a sports clip. Opie forgot to bring the Bill Murray one, and then they watched the one with the woman with no arms and no legs that's making the rounds, where they say, you quit these horrible addictions. What other struggles have you had? And she says, that's about it.
That's an old one, but that's funny.
It's all old, but they watch. And Opie's response was, "Do you think she knows? Do you think she knows?"
Opie. All right.
We still got it.
He sure does.
But don't worry, it's really going to warm the heart right here.
All right, I just lost my screen. I was hoping you had a longer setup on that one.
Oh, wow. I just jumped into that because I thought you were going for it.
I know. Bad timing. Here we are.
I'm going to take a serious moment. Your horror story from visiting your cousin, I'm not going to lie to you. That's why I think I opened up about like my upbringing and putting up boundaries and all that. Hearing your story of your cousin, I think it actually helped me today. Because
what do you mean? Like, hey, I guess I don't have it that bad? Is that what you...
Well, yeah, I think. No, I think that's important for people that go through shit in life. You realize that people have it way worse than you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I had a tough upbringing with my mom. She meant well. She tried her hardest.
Yep.
I know she loved us, but this dark cloud that followed her everywhere she went, it just sucked her in, unfortunately. But after hearing your cousin's story, I'm going to turn this off. Going, you know what? That fucking helped a bit, and sadly, it did. Though.
You know what, Ron? I'm still better than you.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself right there. Some people have it worse than me. As I look down 500 feet to the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Oh, look, there's a river going by. Well, I guess some people do have it worse than me.
Yeah. Supervillains don't know they are. They just, he is sincere. You couldn't play that sincerely in a movie. He's like an Owen Wilson character who's so aloof. He has no idea other people exist.
Overlooking Central Park. And he's like, you know what? Maybe I don't have the worst lifestyle that's ever happened in this world. No, I do. But also other people have bad ones too. So there's that.
It was 5 minutes ago he was yelling at Ron for saying they were crying over his childhood. He had such a great time. Now he's like,
such a contrarian. It just always has to be the opposite of what's being said to him.
But maybe, just maybe, it's not insincere and Opie is learning about others here. Maybe.
Listen to me. I told you last time. I said, next time you're in my neighborhood, you got to look me up. So how about we meet at the diner?
I'll tell you what. I'll text you when I'm done. If you're around, you're around.
I'll be around, Ron. What time are you going to be?
That's interesting right there. Ron's been stood up before.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Next time you're in my neighborhood. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do in the Upper West Side. He lives in Astoria. Anyway, so he already knows that this is an insincere invite, which is very telling about their friendship and relationship.
Tell you what, I'll text you when I'm done. If you're around, you're around.
I'll be around, Ron. What time are you going to be?
Who knows? I don't know. All right. Afternoon. I'll let you know.
Let's go meet at the diner.
Or we could grab if Matt's here, we could grab a bite.
No, let's leave Matt alone and me and you will go to the diner. I got a good diner in my area. I love a good diner. I'm a sucker for a good diner.
Ron tried to give him 2 outs there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get Matt. I know you like Matt better.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just
you see Opie got all flirty. He was like, I don't want to bother Matt. Let's not bother Matt.
Oh, Matt.
Not with you and me.
We're taking a break.
Yeah.
No, so that's very interesting. You tried to give him 2 outs because I don't think these two have ever hung out, just the two of them ever in person.
No. And he's so bipolar or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. He's just so depressed. And a diner. Oh my God. He's so excited about this diner thing and having a friend all of a sudden.
Yeah. Guess where he talks to his wife. Guess where I'm going? Out to lunch with a friend. She's like, oh, okay, whatever. If you say so. No, for real. I'll take a photo and send it to you.
He was going into radio mode. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of things you could talk about in a diner, like your favorite diner food.
You're right. Hey, look at those pictures on the wall. Yep.
You're
Back
right.
to the alligator with glasses.
What do you like in your omelet?
Was this diner in Seinfeld?
Nope, but I can show you that one. I go to it pretty regularly. Yeah, we know.
So now if we cut to tomorrow, the next day, what you'll find, remember how Opie was singing Christmas songs? He was so happy. This is how we open up the next day.
Ron, I got to be honest. Right off the bat, I'm in a bad mood.
Oh, great! Good start. I could imagine we start up WATP, and I just sit down and I just go, "I'm fucking pissed." Producer Chris, like, All right, well, let's try to have some fun today.
And what he'll never understand, the only thing worse than that, Carl, is not knowing every day.
Yeah, that is
having to
that is true.
The Zoom comes on, StreamYard comes on. I got to gauge and look and find out.
But
Greg shells or not,
right? It's like this isn't your job. I mean, it sounds that it is, but it's like then don't do it, man.
Carl walking on club feet again.
I see what you did. I see what you did there.
So the reason he's so upset is, of course, completely justified. It's because when the elevator opened and he walked into his lobby, he saw the pamphlet that he hates so much.
Do you want to guess what the pamphlet is, Ron the waiter? One guess, the pamphlet that is driving me nuts today, like it does every year.
The matcha dimes?
The matcha dimes? No, it's not the matcha dimes. It's Christmas tip time, bitches.
I was just gonna say, dude, I hope you've been saving.
Ooh, so Opie lives in one of the most expensive places you can live in the world. And then he gets pissed off because they're like, hey, can you tip the staff for us? He should not be living there.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
He should not be living there. I would love to have a poll with everyone in that building. And like, when you see that they want you to tip the staff, how angry do you get? How much does that ruin your day? 1, not angry at all. 5, extremely angry.
Anything above 1 gets you evicted.
Right. Then we don't want you here.
This
is a place for rich people, dummy.
That's why they don't want him in the building anymore.
Yes.
He takes the service elevator to avoid them because he doesn't want to see them, because he doesn't tip them ever. He hates it. And there's like 40 different people.
I want to know where he parks his car.
Not in the building.
I want to know where because he has not talked about the car parking in so long.
That's true.
Anyway,
everyone in the building hates him, and we find out here why.
I mean, I don't get at this point for real.
For 40 people, it's gonna be in the thousands.
Yes. When I was making money, and this stupid Club Soda Kenny, who was my driver and he was my main security guy, overall, he did right by me and my family. He would help me with the Christmas tips, and then I would give him he goes, GH, you're doing too well in your career. You got to give even more this year, GH. I was giving
GH.
I was giving it. Some of them were getting $200.
So fucking what?
Yeah.
At his height.
Again, Opie is cash poor. He brings this up a lot. And I can't imagine what's going on with his marriage, if there's still a marriage, because this is what couples argue about the most, is money. We were having this conversation, I forget who I was having it with, is the reason why Opie's
Jenny
still
Jingles.
in this, maybe, is the reason why Opie's still in this high rise because the wife insists on still being there? Because Opie hates it. And he's complaining about all the costs of everything. And this is crazy right here. This reveal that he has is just like, I used to have to pay people or tip people $200. There's no way he can afford that now. He didn't even give the HVAC guy the amount of money the HVAC guy needed for the system.
Yeah, that's right.
He wouldn't even listen to the plumber's podcast.
I know.
Well,
So
he
rude.
might have checked it out and be like, damn it, he is better than me.
And he feels justified in all of this because there was an incident once where pipes broke in the building and he didn't get the kind of help from the super he wanted, and he has hated the super ever since. But the joke's on the super because check it out.
So guess what? I'm making that money back slowly but surely, bitch, every year. I'm taking a little off his Christmas tip every year.
Oh, you give him
That's
something.
what I do now. That's what I do.
You'll show him, Opie.
Well, I mean, this is the stuff when you talk about people are like, you're a fucking monster. But you know what? I like talking about this stuff because we all think it and we all do some of this shit.
Wow.
That's why the wife left him.
Yeah, he's angry. He's very angry. And the fact that he's just like, there's a way to communicate that you like do shitty things. You're like, I mean, we all do some shitty things from time to time. And I'm just honest about it. Like, I love when Dick Masterson talks about going to his doctor and he'll be like, yeah, the doctor said I got to do this and I got to do that, but I'm just the only person who's honest about my drug use.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell them what I'm doing. And so they tell me, so like, no one else is honest about this shit. He's having fun with it, you know? Opie can be like, yeah, I just tipped this guy less money because I thought he did a shit job. It's just like, yeah, that's how I get him back. And he's not going to make the fucking money he would have fucking made. And I talk about it because I fucking hate this guy.
Honey, I'm taking the kids. We're going to the Hamptons, and I gotta cool out.
Should I get a part-time job, Craig? Is everything okay? Holy shit, relax, man.
But just when he's at his darkest, things are looking up.
They've organized.
Bro, I just made $20. This will take care of one Christmas tip. My goal was to take care of one Christmas tip today, and I got it. Thanks for making me laugh all these years since you were on 94.
Okay, so some people are getting a 20. Some people are getting more than 20, exactly. Depending on their position.
Yeah. Some will, and I'm not gonna lie to you, some will get less than 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid doesn't do as well as he used to. Yeah, some will get less than 20. But a lot will get around the 20 if you need to know the truth.
I was going to say that.
There's the tell. There's the tell right there. Oh, no. Why even bother? It's so insulting.
Stan, the doorman. Here's your $19.99.
Let me get 30% of that.
Right.
Takes it back out of his hand. What an asshole. He's tipping people in the building less than $20. I mean, I don't know. I don't live in a high rise. So I don't know how that works, but that seems really shitty.
That's fucked up. You can't live in a building like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when your grandma gives you a Werther's for Christmas, and you're like, there was more back there.
Just say you forgot I existed.
He's trying to avoid them. He won't take the regular elevator. He hides from them. They all hate
Takes the fire escape down.
Yeah, he does. He says he takes the service elevator. And I looked up this dispute he had about the pipe that burst, and it turns out it is his responsibility. The super was right. He was completely wrong.
Oh, because Opie probably owns.
He does, and it's their job to fix the pipe, but not the damage from the pipe.
Okay.
In New York, that's under your insurance. If it was their floors, they'll pay for the floor. If you redid those floors, you have to pay for it. And he's wrong about it, but he ruined that relationship over this.
Yeah, but that guy's going to pay it either way.
And he's feeling it. He really is feeling it.
I'm sure he is.
Dude, this has nothing to do with the Christmas spirit. Nothing. Jimmy Fallon, go screw with your Christmas spirit. I was listening to your channel on Sirius XM. Go a holiday seasoning. Oh, yeah, it's all fun for everybody, isn't it, Jimmy Fallon?
So I'll tell you what.
Are you ever mad at anything, Jimmy Fallon? Or is everything just all happy? Let's skip through life. Things are great. Go screw, Jimmy.
I don't think he's actually mad at Jimmy Fallon, guys.
Really?
Really? I don't think that's really the problem here.
Good
Well,
Pio Guapo.
Have a seat on the couch right there. Go ahead. Relax a little bit. Let's talk about this Jimmy Fallon Sirius XM station that got you so upset today.
Go screw.
Go screw. Does everything have to be so cheerful? Yes. Merry Christmas.
You're listening to his Christmas
Ebenezer
radio
Screw.
It is worth noting that, because it didn't get enough attention, that in the last episode, when we were talking about Opie's autobiography, Chris had said, if you want to know the truth, the Greg Opie Hughes story.
Yes, that would be perfect name for the book. Then we know it's all full of lies.
Well, now that he's admitted that he tips the people in his building less than 20, but close to 20, more than 10, and that Jimmy Fallon is to blame, the chat has some things to say about that.
Did I tell Joe to go screw? Hey, Joe, go screw. A $20 tip is insulting you, effing cheap F. Yeah, go screw. How about you grab a few $1,000s and just hand it out to fucking strangers on the street? Because that's what we do.
Well, apparently it's not what you do.
Yeah. Or you can just live in a house. Yes. Yes. That's what I do.
And sleep in a bed with your wife.
Sometimes.
You see why he wants out of the city.
Yes. It's not a fun place when you're cash poor.
No.
It makes no sense that he's still there. He needs to get the fuck out. He was talking about looking at houses with a realtor back in the spring. Stop dragging your feet on this, which tells me he's not in control of his own life.
No, I don't think he is.
Which
Ron's
is
control of the
crazy.
show. Somebody else is in control of his personal life. The dog.
Which is probably Doggy. Probably Doggy's like, I really like the view.
Ruh-roh.
So Ron says there is a word for what Joe Kretsch just did by calling him a cheap fuck.
As you say, rage baiting. So I don't pay attention to the chat as much as I used to. But
Oxford's word of the year.
Rage
bait.
Yeah, I think it's a stupid concept. If that's all you got, everyone has social media accounts, and if that's all you got to offer the world is to just fucking rage bait someone, just shut off your accounts. It's not impressive. When everyone's doing it, it's not impressive. It really is.
Rage bait back in the day before the internet was like crank calls. Right?
Trying to think what rage baiting. I know rage baiting back in the day was you would just haul off and clock someone in between the eyes.
or lynching.
What are you talking about, Opie? I like that Opie goes, all you got is rage baiting. I sprinkle it in. There's other stuff too,
Yeah, actually, if Ron didn't interrupt him, he was getting all revved up for a good rage.
Oh, yeah. Ron was baiting him with that. I love that Opie goes, so that's all you got is rage bait. That's all anyone ever does. It's like, yeah, because they're getting that reaction, you idiot.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just not take the bait. It's all you have to do.
Also, it was a very, it showed us about his world. He's like, because that's all you ever do now. He thinks that's the world. No, that's just your audience here on this stream. That's it. That's your world, not the world.
His life is so miserable that when he sees a pamphlet in the lobby, it throws him off. Can you imagine that? You're like, I'm in a terrible mood today. And when he was saying that, it was what, 6 a.m.? I mean, the sun hadn't even come up yet. When he was talking about how he was in a bad mood today.
He didn't go down to the lobby, did he?
I don't think he did. Maybe his wife told him about it the night before and he didn't sleep a wink. I don't know. How am I going to afford $15 for the door guy?
We're screwed.
I think it's like The Shining. I don't think there's anyone in this building. And he's just like handing bills to ghosts and talking to paintings. That's why he's taking the service elevator. There hasn't been electricity in that building for years.
It's amazing.
Lloyd the doorman.
Got to take the twins to school now.
You gonna take the elevator? Now blood pours out of him time to time. I'm also not going to that bath. I'll tell you that.
I'll be in the labyrinth.
Yeah. I'll be back at Gephardt's talking to Matt. He gets me.
Yeah,
he always gives me the best advice. He knows just what to do with my family. Chris, this next one is going to piss you off in particular, I think. Sorry.
Because the Cowboys back there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Aikman?
Yeah, Troy Aikman. Thank you, Ron. It's too early for me. And I'm still in mourning, so you got a grade on a curve. All right. What else is going on, Ronnie Ron?
He couldn't come up with the name Troy Aikman.
Yep.
So it's because his mom died last week?
Yep.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think those things are related.
I remember Chris was talking about those people in bars. It's my birthday, everybody. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday month. He doesn't know sports trivia because his mom died.
So you got to give him a pass on this one.
I think that's pretty low.
That's weak.
How long is he going to milk this for?
I think it's done.
Adam will tell us.
It's
Oh, you
done
think so?
today.
Okay.
Ron, I forgot to give you those super chat money because mom died.
Yeah, well,
Yep. Oh, you were at the diner all night long? Sorry. Mom died.
They call him, please, another basket of bread, Ron.
So now after all of this, Ron is finally picking up on what we have. And he's like, is something going on? Maybe.
You know, you said you're a little out of it. You want to talk about it or no?
I mean, I'm just very, very surprised at how my mom's passing has just crushed me.
Oh, he does want to talk about it.
Oh, and it did crush him.
Interesting.
But yesterday he said he's got this, and this he dealt with this years ago. I don't understand.
Right, and why would you even accuse him of crying on Thanksgiving? And
Right.
So what's going on?
Great
here?
memory. So Ron tries to get something specific out of him.
Good.
Now, what feelings are coming up?
Sadness, happiness,
slight headache,
mad, angry,
pregnancy,
love, hate, all of them.
The stages of grief.
Hungry. Sleepy.
But I mean, that's not a real answer.
Nope.
No. Sadness and happy was the second one?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
It doesn't mean anything. It means you're an emotional bitch, actually, what
Yeah.
that means.
Get
It's like
some
I'm
help.
talking to a chick. Oh, you're going through all the emotions? Are you hormonal?
Ron goes, shut up.
Yeah. What do you have, the rag? Is that what we're talking about here, Opie?
Who's hungry? Who wants a sweet treat?
Exactly. What are you craving? You want peanut butter on celery? What do you need?
Maybe.
Now, this right here is really monstrous because watch Opie when he's confronted with some real truth.
What you did was you tried to be very clever with yourself and you suppressed everything, saying, no, I have moved on. Now everything is bubbling to the surface. And what I'm happy about for you is that you're able to recognize it and you're going to go, you're 500 feet up, don't jump.
Oh. How does Ron understand Opie better than most people? Is Opie just that easy to figure out?
Yeah.
Or has Ron dealt with this before?
Oh, yeah, probably a little both.
Yeah. Because I think Ron's gone through a lot of this shit with family members and stuff, and he's had to deal with this, and he's like, I recognize what this is. I see what's going on here. You know, you're not as tough as you thought you were, and maybe you need to work this through and talk to someone about it. And so Ron is becoming the therapist on the show. This I did not expect to happen. But Opie needs it. So, you know, he's going to take on whatever role he needs to between the dynamic.
Because on with the show. He's got to do whatever it takes to get the show going on. If
Right.
it's handling the lead guy, that's what he's got to do. He's given him great advice that he doesn't deserve and hasn't asked for, and he can't hear him. He's got to make funny faces the whole time and just let Ron know, I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you, like a child.
Yeah, you're a clown. I don't need this.
And here's Opie's going to tell you how that's not true at all, and he's got it all covered.
Okay, good.
I'm smart enough to know that you got to go with the emotions you're feeling. You can't let go. Oh, no, I'm not going to let that emotion in. You can't do that. You know, that's very important. And I'm gonna talk to my therapist later today just to kind of go through some of this shit.
That's a lie.
Yeah, he's totally lying.
I'm going to talk to my therapist later today. Do you have a therapy session? You just call the guy and go, I'm in a bad mood. Oh, they want tips again in the building?
No, he wants a one-up Ron yet again.
Yeah, I talked to a therapist. I don't need to talk to you. You don't, Opie. It's obvious. It's painfully obvious for all of us you don't talk to a therapist.
Also hilariously obvious.
Yeah, right. We're having fun with it, actually.
Oh, yeah, you would see it. Then when somebody says, hey, man, you should tip more than 20, he wouldn't start screaming at the top of his lungs like a crazy person.
You don't do that?
What's that class that Aaron Imholt has to take?
Anger management?
It's an anger management
Emotional
thing,
regulation.
It's like something about like taking a beat before you react. And there's guys like, I guess Aaron, because he has to take it, but like Opie, like if he could just take a breath and just let it process for a second before he just lashes out at a Cheddar or Ron or something like
Absolutely.
This is pretty easy. I wouldn't say easy to solve, but like you can make some progress pretty quickly on this.
It's being an adult. It's being mature, you know?
Right.
And we established this in the last episode that he has no ability to regulate this stuff. I'm not a psychiatrist. I pretend to be one on this podcast.
You do a good job of that.
But when he just said before, he's like, I feel my feelings. I know you can't have a feeling and go, I'm not supposed to feel that. This is where he's all fucked up. He thinks he's done the work, but he hasn't. Yes, acknowledge everything you're feeling. Man, I feel jealous. But then you don't embrace it. Then you move on from it. Everything you feel you should acknowledge, not experience to the fullest and then kill everyone around you in support of it. That's not how that works at all. So I'm curious, because you're never going to guess the answer. Who do you think he found this psychiatrist from?
Producer Chris?
Anybody?
You didn't find it from me.
My mom had her call me to try to talk about some things. And I realized like what that means is like, you're going to hear me out. You know, when people say we have to have an honest discussion on race, you know what that actually means, right? You're going to hear me out. I know you don't. Here's the honest discussion. You're going to listen to me and what I have to say about this.
Anthony Cumia, is that you? What's going on right now?
So, you know, my mom was one of those people too. And I was like, hell no, I'm not sitting in a therapy office so she could justify every fucking thing she ever did and why she does this and that. No, I'm not. But I said, but I'll talk to you. And, I've been talking to her more on than off for, oh my God, probably 20 years.
He's working with his mom's therapist. His mom's a crazy person that he stopped talking to for the last 7 years of her life.
And what does more on than off mean?
I know,
Right.
that's not how therapy works either.
Not how people talk.
22 hours a day.
Wow.
So he's estranged from his mom.
Yeah.
And after years, she's like, will you talk to me with this therapist?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, no, but I'll take the therapist. And he's been loyal to her for 20 years, he says.
That's crazy. And he immediately equates that to an honest discussion about race. So he's given this a lot of thought.
Yep.
He's like, well, it's not me. I'm not the problem. My mom was trying to do a thing that I don't appreciate. It's like, well, she might have just been trying to have a conversation with you. But also, why would you go see your mom's therapist? It didn't work for her.
And stay with it for that long.
Right. So that, again, proves he's lying about all of this.
Well, yeah, why would the therapist accept?
Well, because he had money. I'll give him that.
I'm not buying this.
I'm not buying any of this. I think, this goes back to the early episodes we did on Opie Radio when he first started podcasting, talking about his shaman and doing the work and fixing himself. And it was all bullshit then. And it's all bullshit now.
What's interesting is Ron says basically all of this to him in less
Okay,
words.
good.
It's obviously too late now, but it probably would have been beneficial to have your mother in on the therapy session because the therapist would have structured it. She wouldn't have allowed your mother to dominate.
I understand, but I at the time I chose a different path, and I'm pretty happy with the path I chose.
Why?
Killer path, Opie.
Why? You just said that you didn't realize you're going to feel all these emotions and you didn't know what's going to happen to you when your mom passed
Maybe
away.
I like emotions.
Well, some of them seemed good, but
You're alone on Christmas watching Chevy Chase being alone on Christmas and you're both crying.
yes. I like that Ron goes, well, you probably should have sat in some sessions with your mom.
Yeah.
And Opie's like, I know, but I'm glad I didn't. Like, what does that mean?
Well, it means he cannot, once again, let Ron win in any situation.
Yep.
Right.
It's what's so funny is that now they start trying to get back to humor and they're making jokes about being in the therapy session. And of course, the jokes reveal more about what's actually going on with Opie than any of his confessions.
She goes, our time is up. And that's when I lowered my voice. Are you sure our time is up?
I can see you now. You're on the couch in a fetal.
Couch.
No, I can see it now. This is your fantasy.
Couch is
You're
hacked,
opening
by
up.
the way. Yes.
You're opening up. You're in a fetal position on the couch, sucking your thumb, trembling, and she
Right.
comes over and cradles you and rubbing your face. That's what you want.
Yes.
Gives you soft kisses on the corner. Ooh.
Yes, you poor baby.
It's gonna be okay, Greggy. Giving you kisses on the Greggy. Greggy.
Consider me your new mommy.
Greggy. Greggy. I'm your mommy now. I'm the captain now.
Consider
Greggy.
me your mommy.
Milk?
Oh my God, Ron, Jesus. You go deep with your mommy fantasies. Jay Warren, do you believe in the afterlife?
Opie was really enjoying that until Ron took it a little too far.
Yeah,
I would
right.
say. He repeated it a bunch of times. Oh, my new mommy. My new mommy.
He liked that.
Suckle.
Ooh.
It's a weird segue from that to the next one.
All right. Therapy's not going to help him. I take it all back. There's nothing you can do about this guy.
But the question that's on everybody's mind is, what about the funeral? And he says, I didn't include it. He doesn't need this. He goes, I'm pretty sure she's underground now. I'm pretty sure she's in the ground. And
So he was not at the funeral.
doesn't accept that, Ron, and he presses for an actual answer. And here's what we get.
We made a decision, cremation and burial. I know exactly where she's going to be, and I'll definitely go there, and that'll be that. Bro.
Okay, so you didn't have everyone at the fucking cemetery. She's in the ground. There's a priest.
No, it was as bad as it gets.
Okay.
It's sad, Ron. It's a very sad fucking story. All right, I got to go, though, for real.
Say the line.
Opie doesn't even understand how this works. He said cremation and burial.
Yeah.
Right.
You
We do
cremate it,
stuff,
then
the cremation.
you bury the
burial.
cremation.
Yeah.
Then you throw the coffin off the bridge of a place you remember. Then you all go underwater.
Ron has to give him clues, so there wasn't like a priest or like a
Cemetery.
funeral.
Yeah, right. What an idiot. Oh, no. I don't think
know if
Opie
he's-
got the closure he needed. I'm thinking he didn't.
I'm wondering how often he talks to the brothers and the sisters, because he just doesn't seem to know what's going on.
Doesn't
Other
seem he
people
does.
do. But he's
Talks
got his
to
eye
him
on
all
the
the time.
prize.
He does New York Unleashed.
Not those brothers and sisters. Like the actual siblings.
Oh.
But it's all entertainment. How'd they do today?
How many super chats does Opie get? Well, we don't really push the super chats like other live streamers. With that said, some dude gave us $20 today, and the diner's on me, Ron. Come on over. Let's go eat at the
That was
diner.
for tips. I know the door guy's like,
deal's
what?
on me, Ron. We made $20.
Olympia?
Sure. Olympia Diner is nice. No, we probably made. We might have made $30 today. That's it.
Right.
I mean, we don't.
Oh no! Why even address it? Why even acknowledge it? What's he doing?
Guess he doesn't
But
care.
there's always an excuse too. Well, we don't ask for super chat money, and no one's watching the show. So there's no reason to super chat me because I read the free chats anyway. So.
And because I just gave an hour-long monologue about how much I hate tipping the people that live and work around me, so it doesn't engender people to do that in return.
And that $20 got spent quick, didn't it?
Oh yeah,
it's been spent in multiple places already. That $20 are already an IOU.
You could see Mrs. Hughes. Oh, and then you had a sundae, and what was on the sundae?
Yeah, right. Oh, you got nuts. Okay,
I see.
how much does that
Okay.
cost?
But luckily, we end this episode on a high note.
Okay, good.
I got a brand new bed, by the way.
Congratulations! Did you finally set? Oh, you did set up the bed. I saw your your picture.
Yeah, you did.
I saw it too.
I can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it. So many people messaged it to me. So many people texted it to me. Ugh. Anyway,
Ron looked happy.
Ron's very sexy. Imagine. So I'll give him that. I'm not going to post the picture on this show because I can't lose my channel, YouTube. All right. So then this morning there was a stream.
Yeah.
Not as heavy, I assume. He's not as
Nope.
upset. Not talking about his mom's death and therapy.
Moved on.
Exposure.
That's
Good.
from the past. He's a new man.
Good.
But he's not happy. They're going over the list of people that Trump pardoned.
Okay.
I get that one.
He pardoned Lil Wayne for gun possession.
All right, you got the scissors. It was all about the scissors with the Lil Wayne. Can he pardon me, Ron, so I could get back to doing my radio career? Maybe Trump pardons me, and then I'm back, baby.
Dude, write him a letter. He knows who you are.
He does.
Listen, I want to get pardoned and get back to Sirius XM.
He does know who I am, and that's the truth. And if you don't think so, you're an idiot. Hey, Ron, I want to go.
Oh my God! So Opie wants to get pardoned for videotaping Roland shitting in the bathroom at Sirius XM.
That's what it sounds like.
That would be the craziest presidential pardon of all time. This shock jock was just filming this dude.
It might
shitting.
happen, but
that was a weird flex.
Yeah.
Donald Trump knows who I am. We've established that, Opie. Yes, you used to be on the radio on a very big national show. Right. We know.
He was also briefly fighting invisible people that were telling him the opposite. No one was arguing this point. Opie, we know it's on video.
Yeah. And you've talked to Ron about it. Ron thought you could book him for this podcast. The last time we were talking about Trump, Ron's like, I bet we can get him on this show.
Oh, there was a clip on this show where he talks about how they were friends with Steve Belichick, the coach's son.
Sure.
And Ron's like, great, get him on the show. And Opie's like, he's not going to return my call. He won't.
That's
Stop
always
bragging.
That's always Ron's instinct, is to improve the show. Let's do clips. Let's get famous people on. Let's do, like, he's always trying to find things out that would make the show better. And Opie's just like, I'll just wake up in a bad mood, not shower, and we'll just wing it for 60 minutes. All right.
Is that what he thinks it is? He thinks it's Stern being like, I don't want to be here today. They play that upbeat music or the Rob Zombie, and he'd just be like, oh, I can't do it, Robin. I can't do it. And you knew he was kidding, or you knew it was it's very different here when he's like, I feel bad.
Yeah, no, Opie's not doing a bit. He doesn't know how to do a bit. He's just sucks at this.
I don't know what this next bullshit is, but just play it.
Pissed off everybody with your MAGA stuff. We got to make believe we love.
No, hold on. We're just talking facts.
We got to make believe we love both sides. That's how you get a big audience. You got to make.
No,
believe.
it's not. I don't hate
Or you
Trump.
got
I
to
don't
lean
hate
into the
nobody.
MAGA people. They'll support everything you do. Let's start wearing MAGA hats.
Opie really does think that he said this many times, He thinks he can build an audience where it's just going to be all people who support Trump or Republicans or whatever. If he just goes, I like Trump too, not realizing that there's tons of people who do political commentary and they're actually looking for people who have knowledge on it and strong opinions and think outside of the box a little bit. And Opie can't even fathom that. Someone would have deep knowledge on a subject and would bring in an audience of people. It's like Bill Burr, another parallel, where Bill Burr's just like, yeah, it's the bankers, dude. And then the bankers, the oil companies. You're like, okay, be more specific. Can you explain to me exactly what's going on? No, I'm just shouting out random things. Trump's great, MAGA. Oh, wow, I got to listen to this guy. He's really good at this.
It also shows you he has no knowledge of the show that he was on or why it was successful. If you paid a lot of money to get a radio masterclass and he explained that to you, you'd be like, you think Opie and Anthony got famous by trying to appeal to everyone?
Right.
You think not having a specific point of view wasn't their hallmark? You think it was being accessible? No, he's got it all wrong.
Yeah, he really is stupid and lucky that he had the career that he had, and he's not even grateful for it. So...
Nope.
That's why we love Opie on this show.
But he does learn at the end of this episode. I didn't include the clip, but he does learn. He's like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have said all that stuff about tipping because it didn't bring me any tips today.
Oh, that's funny.
Too little, too late.
Yeah. What comes around goes around. All right. We got a quick Stuttering John segment coming up. We have Is It Gay with Megan, To Poke a Dabbler. We got a new Burr or Opie game. Simon sent in from the Worst Ever podcast. We got some voicemails, some reviews, all that stuff still to come. First, supertip.gg/WATP, Madame Priest. Great show, guys. Thank you, Madame Priest. Appreciate it. Anonymous says, is it Def AB?
Yeah, it's Def.
There you go.
Def AB.
I'm missing something. It's probably hateful.
G. Shepardini says, at Ava Rise Music, striking some streams in the la 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 la. Merry Christmas, y'all. This striking nonsense that's going on. I watched an interesting video. I think Doom put it together this morning that was showing the Point Dabble Point that I missed on Monday because we were traveling. But he had on Pat Dixon and Mike Morris, and Shuli was talking about how they've gotten 2 strikes from John and 1 strike from Ava, and that's why they're not on YouTube right now, because they're fighting these strikes that they're getting from people. And the stream that Doom put together was all different people watching that and reacting to it, like Kevin Brennan and Mersh, and I forget who the first person was or people were. But it's interesting to see people's perspective on this. It might have been Cardiff who was responding to it. Anyway, striking is just always bad. Stop it. It's gay. It's lame. They're not taking anything away from you. If someone is doing something like you produced a movie and they post it on a YouTube channel that anyone can watch for free, then yeah, I get it. But if you think that, I'm not saying Ava's striking people for music. I have no idea what Ava's up to. But if Ava posted her songs and someone posted them on their show, no one's checking out the music anyway. It doesn't make a difference. You're not making any money from it. So relax, everybody. Relax with the strikes. Trideca, $13 says, if Opie digs too deep, he may finally remember that he was the I-65 killer and that the man that caught was only a copycat.
That might be true, that actually.
Is that why he doesn't want to go to a therapist?
Mm-hmm.
Trent Pivo. Hello, friends. Hello, Trent. And Michael C. say, Iran was paid by Israel to ruin Opie. Holy shit, big if true. We can't talk about Israel on this channel, though. I don't want to lose my channel. YouTube's terms of service. I mean, that's what our buddy Aaron Imholt is saying, that he's off of YouTube because they're just talking about the Jews in Israel too much. Imagine that. All right. Let's check in on my buddy Stuttering.
Hey, a few more of those 20s. I'm a happy pig.
Hey, shut up, Aaron. We're going to check in on Stuttering John.
Bloody ass. Can I get a little sympathy? Because I got a bloody ass. I'm bleeding generously. Because I got a bloody ass.
So, of course, John had Miss Judy on to take the quiz to find out if John should even try to become an attorney. And we played all of that. Very fun segment with Judy. And Judy's been a very interesting character in the Dabbleverse, trying to make heads or tails of it and figure out what the deal is with John and why he's such a phenomenon and everyone's watching him and stuff like that. And it's very cute and innocent to see Judy react to this stuff, where she's like trying to become a law tuber. She actually has more subs on her channel than John does on his. Yeah. So she's doing something. And I should have plugged it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. AA something. But Judy reacting to John and trying to figure out what's doing was very fun. So John loves Judy. She comes back on the show after that quiz, and John was really trying to fuck Judy during that quiz. He was pulling out all the stops, battle the bands, record deals.
Gold Star.
Thank you. I mean, there's so many things.
AA Legal Focus.
AA Legal Focus.
And that's why John doesn't like it, because it
has AA in
there. So she's back on the show, and John was hitting on her nonstop, and she's kind of like, I don't think so. But he finds out that she has an older sister. So John's like, well, let's talk about this older sister of yours.
You have a sister. Is she older or younger?
Well, I have two sisters. So,
but who's the ophthalmologist?
Yeah, that's the older one. She's divorced. So,
well, if you're not attractive, then I'm attracted to me. How about?
Well, I mean, she's a very nice person. She's a little, like once you get older, it's harder to find the right person.
All right. So John's just like, I'll just fuck anyone. If you know someone who's DTF, just throw them my way, which is not a good sign. Someone probably doesn't want to get their sibling involved in a guy like that. Does she like desperate men? I'll ask.
And also it depends on if you like your sibling or not.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. It seems like Judy does like her sister.
Her response was savage. He's like, would your sister like to date? Oh, no, she's a nice person.
She's a nice person. Well, I'm glad you picked up on that, because it gets even funnier as John, this is like minutes later, brings it up again.
Can't you like help me out here, Miss Judy?
Well, I have to see if she's even interested, because she's an optometrist. She went to an Ivy League
school. And I have 2016 vision.
Huh? Okay.
2016 vision. That's better than 2020. I can see things that nobody else can.
Yeah, so you don't need her because you don't have to see an optometrist.
No, I don't need her for that, but everything else be nice.
Jesus.
He's such a creep.
And still terrible at it.
There's so much going on there. First off, he brags about having 2016 vision, as if optometrists are interested in guys who have good vision.
Right.
Oh, yeah. you don't need me to fix you? Great. This is already starting off really well. But also, I've been pointing this out lately. John is always thinking he's special.
Yep.
Even when it comes down to his vision, he's special. I guarantee he does not have 2016 vision. He's a 60-year-old man. There's no way he does. But he's always special. Like he didn't learn guitar, he mastered guitar. Right? He doesn't have 2020 vision, he has 2016 vision. But the best part of that clip was when, hey, your older sister, she's an optometrist. And she goes, yeah, she went to an Ivy League school. Yeah. She's not interested in dolts. Like John doesn't realize. He says, yeah, no, I'm also a genius. Great. And Judy's going, yeah, you're not her type. And I think Judy might actually be describing herself while she's trying to describe her older sister here.
Sometimes she's a little gullible. I think someone like Vince would probably play a lot of practical jokes on her because she's so trusting and kind-hearted. So, yeah. But
well, I mean, I would love to, at least meet her.
I'll ask her if she's really going to Florida for Christmas. But I think her sons are.
Yeah, she brought up earlier that her sister was going to Florida, and he's like, "Oh, I'm in Florida." Jesus Christ, you would drive.
She's gullible.
You would drive anywhere in the state to try to hook up with a chick you've never seen who's older than this woman.
Yes, he's proven that.
I know, it's insane, but I do think that Judy might be the one who's a nice person who's gullible.
Yeah, she's also forgiving even while being disgusted.
Yeah, I have an example coming up where I think Vince might be taking advantage of our friend Judy here.
Not cool.
So this is amazing even for John.
I mean, and And she's your younger sister?
No, older. Yeah, my younger sister is married, happily married.
God damn
Just
it.
to be clear.
How stupid is John? Tell me about your sisters. I'm a younger and older one. Older one's an optometrist. And that's the younger one?
Are they fucking?
God damn it. Oh, he's so stupid.
He is.
He can't pick up on anything. He's just so horny. He's just his
and
boner,
wasted.
His boner mouth's be talking to her this whole time. But he's still not giving up on it.
He's already
She'd
doing
be
his
so
hair.
mad at me if she knew I was talking about her on this live stream. But
All right, well, tell her that there's a very successful, single, handsome man. that
and
would
very
love-
funny and charming.
Yes, very.
Who has nice muscles. Yeah.
Yes, who's multi-talented and can.
Yeah, and your children went to Harvard.
I got one in Harvard
very
and
smart.
one in another college in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my kids are super bright.
Great.
Super bright. I love that Judy's like figured him out now when he goes through the braggadocious resume. Right, and your kids are smart and you're super talented and you got those big muscles you keep showing me.
Let me save you some time.
Yeah, I'll tell her all of those things. Don't you worry. I know all the attributes that you're
You're having
impressed
a
with yourself.
conversation with someone and you have to pet the dog just a little bit to get them to go
Yeah.
away. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Just here you go. I know you need it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pathetic. So, all right, we're done hitting on the older sister who's not interested in John. John's never seen or talked to. Let's get into what Judy wants to talk about on this show. She has an idea for a new podcast that she's going to pitch to John.
Well, I came up with a totally different idea. I think you should start doing true crime because that's what Vince has been doing. And you should see all the comments he gets from these like crazy true crime old broads as he.
Okay. I pause it only because I want you all to watch John's face as she starts talking about how Vince is successful at something and it's working for him. And look at how mad John gets.
All the comments he gets from these like crazy true crime old broads, as he would call them, but they totally love him. They think that he's so funny and, just so talented, and he's kind of finding his niche. So if you got into true crime, it's mostly women.
John the whole time is just going, you're not complimenting me. I'm sitting right here and all you keep doing is talking about another guy. It's kind of
I'll
annoying.
wait.
Yeah, right. So she's pitching this idea that he would be on a true crime show or start a true crime show. I got an idea for the first topic, revenge porn. John can maybe an expert on that. He could talk about his experience. So it's not a terrible idea. Miss Judy's still new to this whole world. She's like, true crime's popular. So yeah, I guess you could start a true crime show. I mean, I did. So I guess you can. But John has an idea for what his role would be.
Well, I think you and Vince should talk, and then and then let's come up with an idea, and I'll be the comic relief, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John still thinks he's the comedian on the show. We saw him on Stephanie Miller. He hits on women the entire time, or just tells crude anecdotes. He brings no comedy. He does do this a lot. So there's that.
If somebody ever stonewalls or won't give up the info, he'll go, come on.
Yeah, he does have that move. That's a good move. So Judy starts explaining to him like what her ideas are. John is so checked out during this, and he just starts reading the chat.
There's always some hot true crime case of the year. So if you get into it and you can speak somewhat decently about those cases,
I cannot.
I think you'd find lots of female fans.
All right. So Miss Judy, because I'm gonna, because I want to talk to you like another time because I have so many other guests that I invited.
Yes. Uh-huh.
The Great Southern Treadkill. Now, Miss Judy, you and I are smart people.
Here we go.
Can you point out the problem with this?
Yeah, that the person can't even spell two
Yes,
correctly.
thank you.
Yeah.
So the guy writes, John's too stupid. Judy's explaining to John, like, here's the thing you could do to get popular with the demographic that you're constantly hitting on. you could actually become a popular person, and maybe then you wouldn't have to ask if you can fuck my sister. Maybe people would reach out to you and be interested in what you're doing. And here's how you do that. You learn about these cases people are interested in. You talk about them. And John's so checked out. He's just like, oh, I see a typo. I'm going to bring this up. And then he brings it up as if him and Judy are the only smart people who know the word two should be spelled with 2 O's when you write too stupid. It's like, well, we're in a different league, you and me. And she humors him. Like, yeah, it's a typo. You got that right. Meanwhile, if you saw her face while he checked out and then just like, all right, well, we'll talk about that later. I got other stuff to do. It's like, well, that's why I came on the show today, was to pitch this idea.
Yeah.
But
I also don't think he's checked out when she's giving that. I think it's similar to Opie when Ron gives him great, smart life advice. They get angry. They think they're being made fun of. Like, you think I don't know?
Well, they are.
Yeah. Right. You think, it's a dig, which is why he's immediately coming back with remember, he was getting questions wrong, and at some point he was like, so you get off 25, Judy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, right. It's not the point of any
You're
of this.
grounded, Mom.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, Judy starts asking, like, I've been checking into this Dabbleverse thing. People seem to really dislike you, John. Do you know why that might be?
Yeah, and I do feel sad for you, because why are people so hateful toward you? Like, can you tell me a summary of what things you did that possibly made them act this way?
It's very simple. I was successful, and this one show started to trash me.
Okay, so he goes right into the WATP made fun of him, and then Shuley needed to make money, and his stupid spiel. So I'm not going to play that for you. But it's a great question. Like, why are people so hateful towards you? Well, I'm successful, and they're jealous. And so she goes, well, isn't there more to it than that?
Okay. Well, so someone said you dox people and threaten people.
Yeah, somebody said that, didn't they?
Yep.
Here's their address.
Somebody in the know said that. I love that Ms. Judy's just like, yeah, one of those seems like you do a lot of shitty things to people. There's that lawsuit. There's a whole bunch of things that are going on. And by the way, his response to that is like, they do it to me all the time, my family. So, he can do no wrong as long as people are doing wrong to him. Now, this is very funny. This is where Vince gets brought up. Now, Vince is the common denominator between these two. He brought these two together. Right. Because Vince is doing his show, and he's bringing Judy on. He's showing Judy John's stuff. And then John's like, who's that hot broad? And Vince is like, I'll set you guys up. And so they started doing shows together.
Judy, they're going to tell you stuff. And if you talk to Vince, he will tell you the truth. Because I'm not the guy that does what they accuse me of. They do it, and then they try to make it look like I'm the one.
I can't believe that in 2025, we're almost through 2025. Looking pretty, getting pretty close to 2026. John still thinks that Vince the lawyer will tell you the truth if you ask him a question. How has he not learned this lesson? Judy, if you want to know the truth about me, ask Vince the lawyer. He'll tell you what's up.
And I'm sorry, not to state the obvious, but that other people can't make an opinion on their own.
Right.
And just, read it at face value.
Nope. You got to ask Jerry Beer Sales and Dirty Deeds and Ditka. They're the ones who know.
All of these assholes, Chad and John and Aaron, think that their words will change your opinion.
Yeah.
As a divorce lawyer who spends her life, trying to figure out what people are guilty of and whether they've done what they've been accused of, she hears this and she's like, okay, this is a victim who's being, harassed by outside forces, and I feel real bad for him. She gets it.
Nope, definitely not. So this is where I think maybe Vince is playing Judy a little bit. I think she kind of shows her hand here because it seems like this question was scripted for her to ask John.
Yeah, and that's what's so mind-boggling to me is that this has created a whole industry, it seems. Vince was saying that there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, being made. But it's not given to you. It's for
No,
themselves.
they don't compensate me at all, and they should. If they would have said, listen.
So of course John goes into the I don't wet my beak on some of that Patreon money, huh? And so I love this because that you know is going to wind John up. Yeah. You know, there's like probably millions of dollars being made in this Dabbleverse thing, and you're the center of it.
So you must be rich, right, John?
That's definitely Vince getting himself involved in this to fuck with John. And why wouldn't he? It's what he does. You know? Are you mad at the Sharks for eating people? It's what they do. Vince is going to Vince.
You knew I was a scorpion when you got on my back.
Right. You know.
When I sent you that pizza.
Yes. All right, so then this is where Judy starts cracking up as she realizes how ridiculous this all is.
Like this fucking orange. He's doing it right now to me. Oh, he goes with an orange filter, Judy.
There's a fucking orange? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. So there's an orange?
I love that. That's like a therapy session right now. Oh, there's an orange that's your enemy. Yeah. Tell me about that, John. Tell me about the orange that's your enemy.
Guys, get in here. You're going to want to hear this.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the mirror next to him sneezes. It's an old mirror. So just ignore that. What's funny to me is, tell me about this orange. If John actually understood what's going on, he'd know that obnoxious John came from Howard Stern, who said John's not funny, he's obnoxious, which translates to OJ, which means he's an orange because it's OJ. There's a rhyme and a reason to all of this. But let's find out what horrible things all these people have done to John in the Dabbleverse, the most egregious things.
And the things that they have done, like the potato, I mean, like threatening to live stream at my son's high school graduation. I mean, really, like egregious things coming into my hearing for a traffic ticket while I'm teaching children in Florida and coming up and start screaming at the judge, like somehow getting into the Zoom court hearing. These are really bad people. I don't do any of this to anyone.
I'm just, once again, this is mind-boggling that people act like this. So you're saying that some YouTuber got onto your Zoom traffic court hearing and started yelling?
The potato. Yeah.
The potato.
I mean, this is ridiculous. The way that John lies, and again, I don't think he knows he's lying. Could anyone picture Cardiff going on to this Zoom court and yelling at the judge?
No, I think he'd be a little more subtle.
It's not what Cardiff does. It's not what anyone does.
And those were the top two egregious things.
Yes. Live streaming my son's graduation. By the way, it was live streamed. People sent it to me.
Yep.
It was a huge high school.
So
Calabasas.
Threatening to do it.
Calabasas High School. Yeah, it's going to be streamed. There's lots of people there.
Anyway, Judy, let me get back to telling you how I'm going to steal Vince's wife from him and sexually assault her. It's fine. He likes it.
He likes it. He thinks it's hilarious. And then he came to my Zoom court. Who did? The potato. What?
And
what
the
was
kids
the
were
orange
screaming. Why were there kids there? Because I was in class. I thought you were in Zoom court. I was in Zoom court in class.
Keep up, Miss Judy.
I think I brought it up on the last episode that John was talking about. He's already got his law firm, the tagline figured out for it, but he can't tell anyone. Right. So I think this would be a fun exercise. Send me in what you think could be the tagline for John's law firm that he's going to start after he becomes an attorney. I want to thank...
It's coming down the pike.
It could be that. That's not bad. I want to thank Carl Hatmaker for sending in the logo for Melendez Law. Because he did say it would be called Melendez Law.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. It's not bad. It's not bad. Logos are fun. Taglines, I would appreciate.
This guy's hair looks too nice.
Well, yeah, when you sell it, you want to, it can't be too realistic. Trying to sell the firm. All right. We have games coming up. Megan is here. Annie is here. We have Tapoka Dabbler. So much to get to. Real quick. Very quick. We're going to go to supertip.gg/WATP. Jay Wolfenstein says, Carl, I super chatted Judy last night. She said she's willing to come on. Adam and Chris, for the love of God, don't let Carl handle the interview.
Okay.
No, Carl and Moody got it. They got it down. It'll be fine.
Fuck off. I don't do an interview show. I've never claimed to be a good interviewer.
I think she'd come on to Point Dabble Point. She gets the legal reference.
Oh, she would definitely come on Point Dabble Point.
That'd be great.
Trideca, $13. Your sister's an optometrist. That's perfect. I'm a glasses half full guy too.
That's funny. That's funny.
Skål. All right. You guys ready to
yes,
play a game? Me too, I think. Am I? Nope, now I am.
Is it weird or is it gay? What will Aaron say today? Is it gay?
We are joined by Megan, the review girl. What's up, Megan?
Hello.
And Annie. How you doing, Annie?
Oh, hello. Good to see everyone.
Good to see you as well, of course. We are playing Is It Gay? The game where we try to find out, is it gay? The way we do that is we watch Aaron Imholt set something up and then determine if this idiot with no creativity just calls it gay or not, because that seems to be his go-to for all things comedy. Round one, worth 1 point.
I saw a movie with her recently, and another one on my list there is Rachel McAdams. That's another one where she is just cute.
She seems like a sweet lady. Yeah, she's not like, oh my God, Rachel McAdams is so fucking hot. Rachel McAdams is one of those women where it's like, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful, and she just seems like cute and fun.
Is talking about Rachel McAdams looks gay. Adam.
Gay if I ever heard it.
Carl.
That's pretty gay, especially when you're calling it cute and fun.
Chris.
No.
Annie.
Is that a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
Gay.
Okay, good answer.
We are having
Unless she doesn't have that upbeat attitude all the time, then it could be.
We are having the gayest conversation about this two men could possibly.
Totally.
Yes. Very
Is
good.
it too late for me to change my answer?
It is, actually. Changing your answer is gay in this game.
Minus 20.
Round two, worth 1 point per.
And they all just want a wacky, funny video out of Andy Dick. And like, to me, I don't know. It just seems kind of gross. Like, keep walking. If that's what you're going to do, just walk by him. You know, ignore him. Just walk by and go do your own thing. I feel like it's bad for your soul to like take out a phone and start recording Andy Dick and then talking to him like he's a toddler just because he's fucked up and doesn't know you're kind of making fun of him.
Is filming Andy Dick inebriated gay? Annie.
Not gay.
Chris.
Totally not gay.
Carl.
I bet it's weird.
Adam.
It's not gay.
It just feels dirty. And they all
I was off, but I think we all got that one.
But what if he texts that video to a friend? Is it okay then? Then it's less dirty, right?
That's gay. I think we're all starting to figure Aaron out a little bit here. This is round three, worth a point.
He's trying to stump
You know who the fucking lifeblood of this show is? The people who have been here. The people who, when we go in peaks and we go in valleys and then we come right back to 600 to 700 people watching us at a time, that's the regulars. The 32,000 unique individuals on Rumble, the 24,000 unique individuals on YouTube this month, that's the regulars.
Is obsessing over streamers instead of being one of the regulars gay? Adam.
It's queer as folk.
Carl.
This all seems pretty gay to me.
Chris.
I need a point. Not gay.
Annie.
It does sound gay.
This is the one.
All right? That's who I serve, brother. Not shit show who's like, I need to obsess over streamers. You're gay.
Damn it! Sir Chris, his instincts are off today.
Flailing here.
Aaron just said some of the dumbest shit ever in that clip, but I'm not going to comment on it because we're playing a game here, and Aaron does not know how unique viewers works. Round four, worth 1 point.
Drinking beers with $2. Says, did you ever hook up Jail Mikey with some money? I was busy that week after you were released from confinement. I hooked Mikey up while we were in. Like I would, well, even Mikey said that. Even Mikey said in that interview, he said, yeah, Aaron hooked me up regularly.
Did he?
Does it sound gay that Aaron was hooking Mikey up in jail? Annie.
Not gay.
Chris.
It does sound pretty gay.
Yeah, the jail part especially.
Carl.
I'm going to go not gay, though, on this one.
Oh, okay.
Adam.
I'm also going not gay today.
All right, now I do have to editorialize on this one. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to play the game, but literally, what Mikey said is he got cookies. Aaron would give Mikey his extra cookie at lunch or dinner. And the question was,
it's not the same as giving money to his commissary fund?
Yeah, right. The question was, have you given money to Mikey? No, I gave a cookie while we were in.
You don't get prison life, Carl. It's tough in there.
Fair enough. All right,
Never been on the inside.
Yeah, that is true. Let's find out if that's gay.
That sounds gay.
Yay!
That sounded gay. I wish I wouldn't have said that like that.
Wait.
Chris got the point.
Chris got the point on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Overthought it. I overthought that one. Round 5, this is worth uno punto, as they say in Mexico.
Our clip yesterday.
Yeah.
That we put up from yesterday's show, it was Jeff Dye from the evening show. Over on Rumble, currently 2,000 views, which is
nice.
Meh. Well, it's meh for Rumble. It's okay. We got a lot of 6s and 7s, 6, 7. But on YouTube, 200. But hey,
that seems like a little bit of a difference.
Is the YouTube algorithm gay since Aaron is losing views on YouTube? Adam?
I'm gonna have to go gay.
Carl?
Oh, he hates YouTube and the algorithm right now. I'm going to say it's very gay.
Chris?
Gay.
Annie?
It's definitely gay.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with the algorithm or YouTube being fucking gay. It's got to be us, right?
He's a miracle, isn't he? Holy shit. Who could ever come up with this? What a game, Megan. What a game. All right. What are the scores right now? We have a bonus round coming up, or I should say the final round. It's not bonus. It's
Everyone's
final.
tied except I'm behind by a point.
Okay. So it's 4-4-4-3.
Very good.
The final round is played a little differently. This one is worth 3 points, so everyone's still in the game. And we're going to watch a clip, and then we get multiple choice of what Aaron's going to call this particular thing.
Invectum with 199 says Adam Bush is the worst of the Dabbleverse. Yeah, well, he's got that Jewish thing where they think they can read people, and then they go on to comically be wrong about just about everybody. He's another guy who, if he's got to talk about Stuttering John, it's like, bro, this Stuttering John had more of a career than you did. I mean, you can say what you want, but he reached greater heights than you. So,
in Aaron's mind, does Adam have envy, jealousy, or resentment for Stuttering John's career?
Interesting.
Envy, jealousy, or resentment?
I feel like Adam has an advantage here. He's Adam.
That's true, but I'm okay with that.
I'll start with Annie.
I think he is envious. Sorry, Adam. It's true.
Chris.
Envy.
Carl.
Aaron likes to expand his vocabulary. He thinks that makes him sound smart. I'm going to say resentment.
Wow, that is a big word.
Yeah, for Aaron.
Adam, what do you think? Are
go
you
with-
envious, jealous, or resentful?
I mean, I'm all of those things, but if I had to pick one word, I'll go with jealous to keep it interesting.
All right.
it kind of looks like jealousy.
Oh!
What you talking about?
Adam did know. He did have a disadvantage there.
jealousy.
Congratulations.
Hey, how did it go having John on as a guest on Steel Toe? I missed that episode.
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with that? Why does that not happen yet?
Yeah, interesting.
It is weird that Aaron is now there's these alliances that are formed, and so you have John with Keanu and Ava, and then of course Keanu comes with Gino.
Yes, and
Gino and Keanu come with Aaron Imholt.
Right, these are ironclad.
Oh yeah, they'll never change, I'm sure. And it was so bizarre how Aaron was like all in on like Stuttering John is actually cool. And the Dabbleverse is all dumb. They don't get it. John's really famous and talented and stuff. That kind of all went away, didn't it? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to Steel Toe lately. He's
no one is.
Well, he's been.
Someone is.
As Opie would say, he's been rage baiting me, talking about how we're buying views and stuff. So,
how is your rage?
It's all right.
Can you live without Rage-a-hall?
I'm doing pretty well with it right now.
Rage is, that's when you punch somebody in the face, right? Rage baiting?
That's old school rage baiting, yes.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
All right, we're going to try a brand new game Simon from the Worst Ever Podcast sent this in. I've not listened to it. I have no idea what it is. He says there's prompts in it and stuff, so I hope that he knows how to set a game up. We'll play this together, everyone. Off to a good start.
Is it audio only?
Yeah.
Hey, gang, how are you? We're going to have a good time playing Opie or Burr. I'm your host, Simon, from the Worst Ever Podcast, and here's how the game works. I read a quote from either Greg Opie Hughes or William Frederick Burr, and then you guess. Is it Opie or Burr? Let's play round one. I gotta put the AC on. It's like fucking 90 degrees here in the city. Let's register those votes.
All right. I gotta.
It's very good.
I'll go first. I'm gonna go with Opie on this one. What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he has air. Yeah, I'll go with Opie.
All right, Annie.
Instincts say Burr.
Megan.
I was gonna go Opie.
Producer Chris.
Burr.
All right, we got 2 Burrs and 3 Opies.
And here's the answer.
I got to put on the AC. It's like fucking 90 degrees here in the city.
Tough break.
Wow. Oh, he's got more gags. Let me play that.
Break that time. Maybe you'll have better luck in round 2.
All right. So well done to Annie and Chris, right?
I guess they both live in the city or a city.
Yeah, I guess Opie doesn't turn his AC on.
Yeah, there's that.
That's what I should have done. He can't afford AC.
Let's play. And I'm just checking in on you. Let's register those votes.
All right, I'll go first. There's a sing-songy one, but I'm going to go Bill Burr. I think Bill Burr is one who checks in on people. What do you think, Adam?
I'm with you on that.
Okay. Annie?
I think it's Opie.
Megan?
I'll go with Annie's answer and say Opie.
Okay. You don't have to tell us that you're copying off her paper. You can pretend you studied for the test. Producer Chris?
I was copying off your paper. And
Okay.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Let's go.
And here's the answer.
And I'm just checking in on you.
Jesus, Bill.
It's worse than I thought.
Round 3.
I know. All right. I already
I'm
like
gonna
this
fail
game.
this test.
I got to tell you, the reason why I think this game is working is because none of us have all been in sync yet. But maybe we'll start to figure it out. Round 3.
Let's play. OJ got off because he was rich and famous, and you know the prosecution, they had terrible lawyers, horrible lawyers. Well, let's register those votes.
God, that really could be either one. Fuck. I'm going to go Opie. What do you think?
I mean,
Adam?
it literally could be either one.
Could
That's
be
the
either
game,
one.
dude.
Yeah, I know. I could go either way. What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, I think it's Opie.
Annie?
I think it's Opie, and I think the host is doing a really good job of reading it and making it funny, even though it's nonsensical.
I agree. Megan?
I'll go Opie one more time.
Producer Chris?
Opie.
So we all decided Opie on this
Yes.
one. Okay.
And here's the answer.
OJ got off because he was rich and famous. And you know the prosecution, they had terrible lawyers, horrible lawyers.
That drink sounded pretty refreshing. Round 4. Let's play. You know, someday I'll tell you guys some stories. As I've said before, I can't remember if I've already said this on the podcast because I had to start it and stop it. I can't remember if I told you this, but yeah, there's the show we're giving you, and then there's, at this point, the show we're doing for each other, trying to make each other laugh. And it's been such a great time. Time to register those votes.
Again, I could see either of these guys doing that. I went back and forth while it was happening. I think I'm going Bill Burr. I'm going Burr on this one, Adam.
Yeah, I'm certain it was Burr, but then who is he doing the podcast with? Did he mean he doesn't have a co-host? Did he mean the audience? What did that mean? I don't know. All right, I'm going with Burr.
Annie, what do you think?
I think it's Burr.
Okay, Megan?
Burr.
Producer Chris?
Opie.
All right.
And here's the answer.
You know, someday I'll tell you guys some stories. As I've said before, I can't remember if I already said this on this
God,
podcast.
that AC really is on, isn't it? Holy shit.
I just started and stop it. I can't remember if I told you this, but yeah, there's the show we're giving you, and then there's at this point the show we're doing for each other, trying to make each other laugh, and it's been such a great time.
There was a tell on that one.
What?
Opie runs his stream on StreamYard, and there's no way to start and stop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah, good point. And Bill has to
Next
get up
time,
and watch the game.
The air conditioning was blocking out the TV.
Well done, and congratulations to this week's winner. Maybe you can use the prize money to buy Chris a set of dumbbells. You'll come back next time, won't you? Join us again for Opie or Burr. This is Simon from the Worst Ever Podcast here. Goodbye.
Good sign off.
Goodbye. Simon
you,
out. All right, what are the final scores on that game, Producer Chris? What do we got?
Everyone's tied at 3, except Megan got
2. Oh. All right. Well, that's a fun game. I call it a winner, Simon. I'm down with that one. So let's do it again sometime. All right. Another guy who's great at creating games is the great Cardiff Electric popping by.
It's time for everyone's favorite new game show. To Hush. Adam Bush. Oh, wait. That's for Saturday. I'm still workshopping it anyway. Take 2. It's time for everyone's favorite new game show. To Poke. A Dabbler. What do you say, Carl? And co-host? Are you ready? To Poke. A Dabbler?
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people fuck with me. They fuck with my life. You know, I lost my job because of, and that's real life consequences over stuff that there shouldn't be real life consequences over. One would generally think, okay, one would generally think you don't want someone to lose their job.
Well, yeah, but of course, everyone knows that it wasn't anyone that did that. He did it to himself. Everybody knows.
Okay. All right. Now look, this is the best to me. So Casey, everybody knows that I did it to myself. So when they called the first time to the school district, claimed I had an anti-Semitic show, which was when I was doing my political show, where the whole mantra of the show was fighting against hate and bigotry of any kind. And yeah, okay, Case. So that's, yeah, I had to show them clips of the show to prove my innocence. But that's my doing, right, Case? That's not all these fucking haters doing. So when they cancel my comedy gigs, threatening violence on women, that's my doing. Ain't it, Case? Ain't it? You fucking idiot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So they cancel my comedy shows, so that's my fault. They threaten bad Yelp and Google reviews, but that's my fault. Right, Case? You stupid fuck. And Vinny, look at you. You should have stayed quiet, because now, every day, I have...
Context note. John is about to come up with a name for his new show that he's planning featuring Vinny Paulino. What did John say next? Here are your choices. Number 1, The Fat Fuck Vinny Show. B, The Uncle Vinny Show. Next, The Moonhead Minute. 4, Carl's butt boy from Rochester show. And lastly, who are these fat fucks? And lastly, too, Magnum P.I.E. To poke.
All right, I always go first. I'm going to go with lastly, who are these fat fucks? Okay. What do you think, Adam?
I'm going with the Fat Fuck Vinny show.
Yeah, that's a good bet. Annie?
Moonhead Minute.
Okay, and Megan?
I was also going to go 1.
Fat Fuck Vinny show. Producer Chris, what do you got?
I went 1.
All right. Well, he does like to say fat fuck, so it makes sense.
Catchy.
They threaten bad Yelp and Google reviews, but that's my fault. Right, Case? You stupid fuck. And Vinny, look at you. You should have stayed quiet, because now, every day, I have the Moonhead Minute.
Oh.
And the Moonhead Minute of misery.
Was that you, Chris?
No, it was Annie.
Annie.
Annie,
Wow.
congratulations on that. Well done.
It was the worst one.
Yeah, it's true. The Moonhead Minute of Misery. Ugh.
What does that
It's
even
going to
mean?
be all about the life and times. The lives and times of Vinny Moonhead Paulino.
You think you're going to do a show about Vinny people are going to watch? Dude, the creep up for 5 years.
Every
now.
day, he says.
Yeah.
And believe me, it's going to be a deep dive into your life, Vince.
It's actually pretty boring.
Yeah, sounds
I'll
terrible.
wait.
You should have kept your mouth shut, Vince.
One more thing John did not follow through on.
That's all for this time. Come back next time to find out if you are man enough to poke a dabbler. Hackmania.com. Get your tickets now using promo code JT.
WATP.
Be there. Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog.
What a game. What a show. Guys, what have we done today? We've done it all. We had Kevin Brennan getting a ticket on his bicycle in Hoboken. We had Quadfather calling 911 on Chad Zumach. Ethan Klein taking a victory lap after taking a settlement with Kaceytron. Bill Burr trying to rekindle his past of conspiracy theories and taking out CEOs. Akaash Singh, humiliated by his wife, and then rewards her with a starring role on his popular podcast. Opie, very upset about his mom, can't work through his feelings, but he's going to call his therapist later, so he'll be fine. Stuttering John, still trying to fuck Judy's sister. If Judy won't fuck him, and probably won't be doing a true crime podcast anytime soon. We had, of course, Is It Gay? We had Bill Burr or Opie. We had to poke a dabbler. You know what that means? It's time for everyone's favorite part of the show.
The teaser. Next week's teaser.
The teaser.
The teaser.
This is the part of the show where we talk about the next podcast of who are these podcasts. Because Saturday we'll be back at it again. And I'm happy to report and also pretty frustrated with the fact that Meghan Markle has dropped her holiday special on Netflix today. The new Meghan Markle Christmas special is available. And so we'll have Lucy Tightbox over to review that with the crew and find out what Meghan is up to.
Nice.
Always fun to see what that content creator can do. Jay Wolfenstein coming on Super Tip says, I don't know if I won or lost the Burr Opie game. All I know is Meghan is adorable dancing to the music.
Thank you.
It is it is a good tune. Can't blame you for that. Well, I want to thank Annie for being here. Annie, where can people find... Oh, we got reviews to do. Well, I'll do that in a second. Where can people find you, Annie?
If they want to check me out, I would like them to follow my YouTube channel at youtube.com at INSANNEITY.
Very
Sorry,
good.
I always forget whether it's slash or not.
It's different on different platforms, of course. Adam, anything you're promoting, my friend?
Oh, yeah, I want to encourage everyone to subscribe to AA Legal Focus with Judy the lawyer. Show her some respect and love.
Yes, Miss Judy is loving her newfound fame in the Dabbleverse. Let's help her out with
It
that.
stays like this forever, Judy. It never turns in any way.
Yep.
It's just going to be like this, so enjoy it.
Megan getting a lot of love in the chat right now. Anything you want to promote?
No, just
She's looking over the chat like, which there is? What's going on over there?
I'm not looking at the chat. Just get your Hackamania tickets. Promo code WATP.
Yes.
Very good. Hackamania.com. I'm glad you brought that up because, I don't think we ever talk about it. But Hackamania.com, promo code WATP, will be in Las Vegas April 10th through the 12th with Nobody Likes Onions and Cardiff and Tukey Soup and The Creep Off. Working on a bunch of other shows and things as well. So more to be announced, but to get your tickets, everyone always has a blast going to Hackamania. I think all of us were there last year.
Yeah.
All 5 of
So
us were
much
there
fun.
last year.
But
and,
this will be the year we blow up a car.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Adventureland or whatever that place was called.
Adventureland.
Definitely wasn't Adventureland.
That's a little misleading.
Definitely wasn't that. Crime Island. Yes.
Adrenaline Mountain. I believe.
Adrenaline Mountain. Okay.
Crime Island.
not Machine Gun Rodeo. I couldn't remember what it
Fuck
was.
Mountain.
All right, maybe next time we'll do that. Do we have any new Spotify comments on here, Megan? We missed you last week.
We do. So I'll read a couple from both this past week and 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This one is from episode 678. Two Cones said, I listened to Opie's episode and it was honestly a good listen. If he just confronted real shit sometimes, he could put on a solid podcast.
Yeah, I agree with that. Opie's never real, so it was interesting to listen to.
It's never going to happen again.
No, I know.
I have one from Andrew from episode 676. Sometimes I will be doing stuff around the house and I find myself singing, brother man, I hate you, Lady K.
It's not my fault. Opie produced that shit.
And then I have another one from Fatty Joe. Again, not that my opinion really matters, but 100% rather the video be here on Spotify. Also, hi review girls. There's been a lot of people that have said they've wanted the video on Spotify. So
I wonder if I can outsource that because I'm not going to get around to it, but I bet I can outsource it. All right, I'll make a note of that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's good feedback. Is that all the comments you wanted to read?
Yes.
Okay, there's lots of other comments. Get on there when you listen on Spotify. You can comment on the episodes, and I guess it helps the algorithm or something, or makes me feel popular. Doesn't matter.
Include the word Megan; it'll be read.
We always tell people that. Annie, any new reviews that we have?
Yeah, you can leave them on most platforms. This first one comes in from Shortski75 on Apple. This is a 1-star review. Totally unwatchable. How can anyone stand this drivel? 1 star.
That sounds like a 5-star review.
That is a 5-star.
Nice. Well played.
The other one comes in from Podcast Addict, and the user is named My Anus is Hungry for You. Mm-hmm. Basically, they listen to half an episode from a podcast and then make fun of it no matter whether it's good or not. They don't even ask they don't know the host or ask for follow-up questions for inside jokes, and they don't understand them. Really, it just seems to be a vehicle for a couple of failed stand-ups to make lame jokes, which would be fine, but there is no reason to drag other people's better podcasts through the mud. I do not recommend this show.
That is a 1-star from someone who hosts a podcast
Absolutely.
that we made fun of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope, that's a 5-star review.
No. Oh, shit. That got me. I've seen a lot of those over the years.
Right.
Wow.
When they
don't
say
even
doesn't
get
even know
what
the
we
host.
do.
He really shit all over you.
That's funny.
You don't even know me.
Yeah.
Yep. Well played. All right, let's blast through some voicemails. Right? Is that the section of the show that we're in? No? All right, good.
That's where we blast.
Carl, Charlie, I'm watching your Opie's live therapy session with Ron the waiter. One of the most brilliantly delivered lines is when you say this is a very special episode of WATP where we pay tribute to Opie's mentally ill mother who passed that down to Opie. That might be one of the funniest lines I've heard in the last month or two on one of these podcasts. Anyway, I enjoy your Wednesday show. I like producer Chris, and I'm starting to come around to liking Adam, kind of. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, it's so...
Me too.
I played that like maybe 10 times. Really well delivered. Anyway, have a nice day.
Well, thank you for the call. And almost everyone got a compliment on that, so that was good.
let me get this straight. Stuttering John's main reason for becoming a lawyer is so he can work pro bono for underprivileged people. Yes, because John's all about charity, just like the Compound Media crew when they stuck around and did his podcast for nothing. He's all about charity. He, in his dumb mind, am I blatantly stating the obvious? In his dumb mind, he wants to be a lawyer so I don't have to pay for lawyers. And he wants to weaponize the law against people who say mean things about him. His dumb little head.
Yes, John wants to sue everyone. If he could just do it himself, I think it would be a good look, but I think that's why he wants to do that.
This recorded message is for WATP. And listening to the MJ segment on the program, if you ask your friend Drew Lane or any Metro Detroit Drew and Mike listener from years on, MJ is the morning show host that had William Shatner on. And at the end of the interview, he complimented William on his toupee. William took great offense to that and then asked him famously, do the initials MJ stand for what? Most jerk? Which is probably one of the best comebacks ever in the world. Love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye.
Yeah, it's funny. When I was on Drew's show yesterday, they actually found that clip and played it. And it's really funny that Bill Shatner does not take kindly to being asked if he's wearing a toupee or not, and kind of prove that he definitely is, because he was very angry about that question. Now, this one's for you, Adam.
Hey, Carl, Matt from Minnesota here. I want to say first time, long time. I might have called before. I don't remember. I was watching House with my wife the other night, just a random episode, and I thought I recognized the name in the opening credits, and I was like, oh, cool, Adam Bush is going to be in this episode. And Adam Bush's character is just a regular clinic patient who spends the entire episode trying to convince House he wants to fuck cows. Only to turn out he wants to fuck his mom at the end. Pretty great little spot. Fun seeing you there, Adam. Have a great day, guys.
I played a character called Rob Saul.
You really are typecast, aren't you? It's pretty brutal what happens.
That MJ dickhead is like the actual real life version of Chip Chipperson. He even sounds like he's doing a Jim Norton impression. Also, the truth must be heard. Carl eats poop. Carl eats.
Whoa! Cut it. Cut the line. Cut the line. We did a show with Eric Nagel on Saturday about MJ Morning Show and all the hilarious Wi-Fi names. Yikes. Hey, we were talking about Opie's therapist earlier.
Hey, I wanted to add a detail about the whole Opie and therapy thing. Anthony Cumia once talked about this. Opie went to his mother's therapist.
Yes.
The mom who's fucking crazy and all that.
Yeah.
He went to the same therapist that she did. I don't know what to make of that, whether that was beneficial or negative for him, but it doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
Anyway, call me back.
He did it to hurt her.
Right. I'll take your therapist away from you.
Uh-huh. You can leave.
Yep.
That's horrible.
Hello, Carl. Just do it. This is John Edward Melendez, and I am here to divulge a secret. This whole thing has been a rather eccentric ruse.
Oh.
I am, in fact, not an alcoholic. I drink water out of my ultralight cans. All right.
This goes on for a while. I'll cut it there. But
sounds like he's been hanging out with Kiki too much.
Yeah, I did say that sounded a little bit more like Kiki. We did that joke on one of the deepfake videos we did with Circus Grenade, Circus Midget.
That's right.
Circus something.
Midget.
Circus Midget.
Yeah.
We did the, after John gets out with the podcast, he's all sophisticated and proper. He's just playing a character the whole time. We don't talk about Ray DeVito very much over on this channel.
Carl Deluxe, I just wanted to shout out all the people over at the Ray DeVito Institute, the Scheckler Institute for Ray DeVito Studies. I think it's great that they're back. We obviously don't have any idea how prolific a serial killer Ray is, but we can see by them digging up his driving record that he is quite adept misdirecting people. So hopefully this will warn some of the women to stay off the I-80 and away from Raymond DeVito.
Yeah, I guess the Sheckler guy who makes all those documentaries about Ray DeVito, I guess he's resurfaced. And I haven't talked to Ray in a while, but the last time I talked to him, he was like freaking out. I won't even say what. He was just freaking out about this guy. So I think he gets under his skin. Oh, it's not good.
Carl, what the fuck? I used to have to listen to the MJ morning show for its entirety every morning at my last job.
Oh, sorry.
The guy in charge of the radio thought the show was hilarious and thought everything was real. It was the most aggravating fucking job of my life. And did you think the woman Stuttering John had on who interviewed him kind of sounded like Stalker Patty? Call me back.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. She's got a speech thing going that she was talking about. She's got like the RFK Jr. thing happening, I'm pretty sure. All right. What a show, guys. Thank you all for being here.
Let's keep going.
Oh yeah. Let's just keep it going forever.
Just do it.
No, that's enough.
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Man, that was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
I enjoyed that.
Go fuck yourselves. Have a good week.
That was a great episode.
That was really great.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Bye.
I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, bye.
This is going swimmingly.
I love that new drop.